attention. We will start. If you could take your seats. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. We welcome you to the British Computer Society Digital Excellence event. The first part of our event includes a welcome, a keynote speech, and scientific speeches. Then we will take a break and continue with the second part of our event, which includes the launch ceremony of the British Computer Society organizational membership of Public Power Corporation, PPC, the Digital Excellence Awards, and the Distinguished IT Graduate Awards. We would like to kindly ask His Honor, the Secretary General of Information Systems and Digital Governance of the Ministry of Digital Governance of Greece, Professor Demosthenis Anagностopoulos, to deliver his keynote speech. Please.
Thank you so much. Actually, I believe it's going to be a short one, rather than an academic keynote speech. I hope it's one of interest, and a very warm welcome to all of you to the Ministry of Digital Governance. And I have to be that I'm proud to be a member of its leadership in the past 5.5 years. And speaking of the achievements that we've made in this period and related to the excellence issues that you just mentioned, I would like to stress out that the Ministry has helped Greece being a pioneer in many issues related to digital governance. And first, following the successful example of Gov.uk, and I welcome you. You're not the vice ambassador, you're the deputy ambassador, that's the right term. I welcome the ministry, and I think that we're kind of enlightened by Gov.uk. It's a pioneer approach of GovGR that we used as a role model in GovGR. And the second one is interoperability. You know that in all transactions performed through GovGR digital services, citizens don't have to provide any documents, either a scanned form or electronic form, no documents at all. We just transfer data. And this is performed with the explicit consent of the citizen, who is owner of his or her personal data, and requires to be served and consents to being served. That's why in all new services, he just expresses or she expresses what is wanted as a result of the transaction or digital service, and then we're responsible for transferring all data through different information systems of various ministries. Finance data related to finance issues, economic data, employment data, educational, etc., etc. And this is performed through a single interoperability center here in Greece, which resides in the ministry, which also gives the Minister of Digital Governance, and in the past also Minister of State, the ability not only to enable interoperability, that is to break silos between different information systems, because that's the issue 4 decades ago, not in this country, but generally across the globe. So this minister has the potential not only to break silos and enable interoperability, but also to enforce interoperability. That is, to enforce that this information system has to transfer data to the other information system, and the explicit set needed to help a citizen being served. That is, we transfer the exact set of data which is required for a specific need of the citizen. So, this is fully compliant to what GDPR dictates, and this is a key aspect of how we have achieved excellence in serving our citizens. It's no secret that Greece, in the last Digital Decade report, which was presented almost 2 months ago, was ranked first among all European countries, EU countries, in the uptake of digital services which are provided to citizens, not businesses, specifically to citizens. Because we managed to cover, not only cover the gap from other European countries, but also exceed the European average. So the use of digital services by Greek citizens is 79.2%, with an average among European countries, which is 75%. So that's why we've had this uptake. We are ranked first for the distance that we've covered in the past years. And this makes us very, very proud. The third issue is that we launched a digital strategy related to cloud services, and we have a cloud-first policy, which gives us the opportunity to have data consolidation solutions, that is to host all data in central data centers, achieving, of course, economies of scale, and also adopting what the EU says, which is a hybrid cloud and multi-cloud approach. So we have both on-prem infrastructure and use public cloud resources. And for public cloud resources, we have contracts with different manufacturers, enabling us to select, to our understanding, the best out of each manufacturer, as Amazon, Microsoft, which has a very big contract with us, Google, Oracle, etc. And the fourth element is that we used common authentication mechanism for accessing all data, all digital services across all information systems of this country. But in the forthcoming years, we believe that authentication will be a key element of the European approach, which will enable us to access digital services through a wallet, which we installed in our smartphone, giving us the opportunity to move around Europe in a seamless way. Also being authenticated for both public and private sector digital services in a uniform manner. That is, through our mobile phone and the European wallet, which will be launched in the coming 2 years, there will be a common way to access private and public sector services, just with this tool. So authentication is a key element also for unifying Europe, and also for all other countries that may share these common standards. And we believe that this is a key example of what we have achieved in the past years, based on the successful implementation of the European vaccination certificate, the first cross-border interoperability tool that was presented here by our Prime Minister and the Vice President of the Commission, Mr. Schinas, our Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis. And this is a first concrete example of success for cross-border interoperability. So all this makes us kind of happy for what we have achieved. I think that the issue of you referring to excellence and being able to find very good cases of excellence in this country and award them for this, I think this is a very important way for us to feel kind of inspired for moving forward. But except from this makes us all very liable to issues concerning cybersecurity. And I'd just like to spend a couple of minutes related to this issue. This is the price of our success, if I may say, because in the past years, both private sector and public sector applications here in Greece and infrastructures here in Greece are subjected to threats, cybersecurity threats. You know that there are various types of cybersecurity threats, and that in Greece we have managed to incorporate NIS2, which is the regulation related to the direct related to cybersecurity. We have also an authority related to cybersecurity, and I think that this is a very successful example of how we have proceeded in the past years in this respect. But nevertheless, the issue concerning cybersecurity is that you can never be sure that you're secure enough. It's an area that there is no news, it's good news. So we're just happy when these systems go with no external interference and no problems. And it's not very easy for you to hear very good words when things are just fine. But when things are not fine, and when there are problems and systems don't operate, yes, then there's an issue. And there can be multiple threats that may prohibit you from having successful operation of systems, like DDoS attacks or other types of attacks. The worst types, of course, related to not being able to use your systems concerning ransomware, etc., or cases where personal data have been kind of stolen. But I think that we're fortunate enough and capable enough so far to have somehow been able to not have such problems. So you cannot be secure enough, but you can be aware enough of what is there, what is out there. You have to take specific steps to prepare yourself and exercise yourself for what may happen and what you have to do if something occurs. And you always have to be very informed of what is needed for you to deal with cyber attacks. After all, I think that the most critical issue is the issue of being informed, both at the highest level, but also, and most importantly, at the low levels. Because when you have employees which may accidentally, because during their daily work, didn't understand that they don't have, that they can't have a USB stick inserted in a drive, then all these exercises, all these precautions, all this strategic work may result in just a big failure. So the best way is prevention and being informed at all levels for what you can do and what you cannot do. And being also able to have this culture embedded in the daily work of all employees, both private sector and public sector employees, for them being aware of what they have to avoid related to USB sticks, opening emails, etc., etc. To conclude, I think we're trying our best, and hopefully we have resulted in successfully dealing with cyber attacks in the past years. There's no security, absolute security, and I think that this is a very important aspect that you have discussed today. And in any case, I think that when you manage to perform or outperform, then there's something good that has to be said, and it's a very nice way for you to organize this event and say congratulations to the achievements that you've achieved in the past. So congratulations also from my behalf and behalf of the ministry, and we're very lucky to host you here today. Thank you. Vice President, thank you for this opportunity you gave us. Thank you.
We would like to thank the Secretary General of Information Systems and Digital Governance of the Ministry of Digital Governance of Greece, Professor Demosthenis Anagностopoulos, for his keynote speech and for hosting our event today at the amphitheater of the Ministry of Digital Governance. Thank you very much. Now we would like to kindly ask Her Excellency, the Deputy British Ambassador, Mrs. Susan Geary, to make an address speech. Please, Ms. Geary.
Secretary General, Chairman, Professors, IT professionals, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. The eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that I am not His Excellency Matthew Lodge, who passes on his apologies. He's come back from the UK last week with more than just his luggage. So he's holed up in bed at the moment trying to recover with a nasty cold. But I am very honoured to be here in his place and to join you today to celebrate the Digital Excellence Award winners. And I would like to start by thanking the British Computer Society for their invitation. The British Computer Society brings together a diverse community of IT and digital professionals worldwide, and it plays a very important role in raising the standards of competence and conduct across the industry. And as I mentioned to a colleague earlier, as a parent of a 14-year-old who has already built 3 gaming computers and whose IT skills far outstrip those of his parents, I'm particularly mindful of the role that BCS plays on inspiring the next generation and on improving the quality of computer and IT education. The world we know is changing dramatically, and digital transformation has been one of the key drivers of that change. The internet, mobile technology have now become play a central role in everyday life. The digital global economy is the global economy is also undergoing a digital transformation, and it's all happening at breakneck speed. The digital economy challenges conventional notions about how businesses are structured, how firms interact, and how consumers obtain services, information, and goods. And we find ourselves at the dawn of yet another transformative era, the age of artificial intelligence. And while some of us might want to just bury our heads in the sand and think, and ignore what's happening, AI's transformative potential is already delivering tangible benefits to society. Recent breakthroughs in generative AI offer a glimpse of the extraordinary opportunities that lie ahead. We must keep in mind, however, the importance of maintaining our core values of transparency, accountability, and innovation. On the 13th of January this year, the British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, set out his blueprint to turbocharge artificial intelligence within the UK through a decade of national renewal. The United Kingdom's vision for an AI-enabled economy is both ambitious and human-centric. The UK ranks 3rd globally in AI research and development and hosts a 3rd of Europe's AI companies. The numbers tell a compelling story. There are more than 3,000 companies in the UK generating more than 10 billion in revenue, employing more than 60,000 people, all in AI-related roles, and contributing something around £5.8 billion to gross value added. The world-leading position stems from our government's sustained investment in AI, our flourishing research base, and the exceptional talent emerging from British universities. From Alan Turing to AlphaFold, British scientists and entrepreneurs have consistently pioneered breakthroughs in artificial intelligence. As we look to the future, the UK's commitment to leading this technological revolution remains unwavering. In the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, we are also exploring how AI can support government and diplomacy in particular. And the Foreign Secretary has been clear with us that he wants us to think creatively on how we might use AI to further our diplomatic tools, to establish people-to-people links, and to foster talent. which is, of course, what the British Computing Society does at its core. Today we gather to celebrate excellence in digital innovation, and specifically to honour the 18 distinguished IT graduates who have received their BSc or MSc from the University of East London, Oxford Brookes, East London again, University of Bolton, York, Derby and Cardiff Metropolitan. They have studied here in Greece at the Metropolitan College, Athens Tech College, Mediterranean College, City Unity College and New York College. Their achievements reflect the tremendous efforts of the BCS board members and the British Council in Greece, who work tirelessly to promote British education and to ensure its success. The UK's commitment to transnational education has never been stronger. British universities continue to flourish, maintaining an unwavering focus on guiding students towards successful careers from day one. And today's awards not only showcase British educational excellence, but also celebrate the brilliant minds and dedication of the Greek graduates. Of course, there's another award tonight that is worth mentioning, and that is the organisational membership of the Public Power Cooperation Day. What this means is that all IT professionals of the IT departments of the PPC group will become professional members of BCS, and many of them will also become chartered IT professionals. The award is a demonstration of PPC Group's dedication to adopting global IT best practices, fostering innovation and strengthening commitment to sustainability, digital transformation and ethical IT. I am confident that each of you, whether you are just starting out on a career or whether you are well into your chosen path, will continue to dream, research and innovate and lead Greece, and indeed the world, into an exciting future. Your achievements exemplify the strong bonds between our two countries and our shared commitment to technological advancement. Congratulations to you all, and Kali Stadiodromia.
We would like to thank Her Excellency, the Deputy British Ambassador, Mrs. Susan Geary, for her address speech. We kindly ask the Chairman of the British Computer Society Hellenic Section and Fellow of the British Computer Society, Mr. Christos Stavroulakis, to give a speech about the British Computer Society. Mr. Chairman, please.
Your Excellency, Deputy British Ambassador, Your Excellency, General Secretary of Information Systems and Digital Governance, Your Honors, academic deans and professors, dear award receivers, IT executives, and distinguished IT graduates, we would like to thank you all for honoring our event today with your participation, and I would like to also thank the Deputy British Ambassador and the General Secretary of Information Systems for the address speeches, and also to thank the Ministry of Digital Governance for the hosting of our event today. It is with great pleasure that BCS, the British Computer Society, organized for another year the BCS Hellenic Digital Excellence Awards event. Today, we will present 5 new Digital Excellence Awards that are lifetime awards of excellence to persons and organizations in Greece with an outstanding contribution to our digital era, to innovation, and into making IT good for the society. We will also honor the new distinguished IT graduates that have received the highest rankings in their undergraduate and postgraduate degrees, IT degrees from UK universities, having studied at colleges in Greece that cooperate with these UK universities. Today, 18 distinguished IT graduates will receive an official award from BCS for their academic excellence in information technology. This BCS award will be a very important and very useful qualification for their entire career. The British Computer Society is the leading body for IT scientists and IT professionals, It has been established in 1957, 68 years ago, and it has 75,000 members in over 160 countries. We are the international working body of distinguished qualifications in IT, such as the prestigious Chartered IT Professional status. BCS is a large international organization with 150 sections, 45 local branches in UK, 60 international sections worldwide, with the Hellenic section being among them. Also, there are 50 specialization sections offering to our members the new developments in specific areas of IT. Moreover, BCS has 40 university students chapters. BCS represents all those working in information technology and computer science, both in UK and internationally. We are a chartered institute with the objectives to promote the application and the study of computing and communications technologies and to advance knowledge, technology, and education in IT for the benefit of IT professionals and the general public. BCS has an important role in the education of IT professionals, computer scientists, and computer engineers, upholding the IT profession and creating a global community active in promoting and furthering the field and practice of computing. BCS promotes wider social and economic progress through the advancement of the information technology, science, and practice. We bring together industry, academics, practitioners, and government to share knowledge, promote new thinking, design new curricula, shape public policy, and inform the public. At BCS, the Chartered Institute for IT, we are on a mission to support the people in the IT industry and help them build a safe and bright digital future for everyone in the society. We do this by working with key partners and the global membership community to improve IT education, influence ethical practice, share expertise, raise professional standards, and support career progression. As stated in our Royal Charter, BCS as a chartered body for IT has the powers to establish and maintain appropriate standards of education for persons engaged in the profession of computing, or entering upon courses of study in computing and allied subjects, to prepare, print, and publish criteria for the teaching and training of computing and its applications, to undertake, supervise, and encourage the education and training in all matters relevant to the advancement of computing, to hold and to supervise examinations and to award certificates, diplomas, prizes, and scholarships, and to maintain a register of persons qualified in computing by admission to one of the classes of professional membership of BCS. At this point, let us please watch a video about the mission of BCS. There are 5 BCS membership classes. The affiliate membership for those who are interested in IT but have no studies or professional experience in IT. The student membership for those who are studying IT. The associate membership for those who are starting to work in IT as trainees or apprentices. The professional membership for those with professional experience in IT. The chartered IT professional membership for those professionals members of IT of BCS that are working in complex or multiple roles. that require underpinning knowledge and competence in IT, and finally the fellow membership for those professional members that are distinguished leaders in IT and are recognized for their eminence, authority, and seniority in the IT field. BCS members are obliged to strictly follow our code of conduct. The BCS code of conduct serves as a unique and powerful endorsement of the integrity of IT professionals and as a code of ethics for the IT profession. The code of conduct consists of specific rules in 4 areas: the area of public interest, the area of professional competence and integrity, the area of duty to the relevant authority, which is the company or organization that we work for or the client that we work for, and the area of the duty to the profession. Our code of conduct, among other rules, implies that BCS members must carry out their professional responsibilities with due care and diligence whilst exercising their professional judgment at all times, must not misrepresent or withhold information on the performance of products, systems, or services, or take advantage of the lack of relevant knowledge or inexperience of others, must accept their personal duty to uphold the reputation of the profession and not take any action which could bring the profession into disrepute, and must accept professional responsibility for their work and for the work of their colleagues who are working under their supervision. The BCS Code of Conduct, along with the high professional competence in IT that the BCS membership implies, provide to companies and organizations complete assurance and reassurance when having BCS professional members in their IT staff and operations. Apart from the mentioned personal memberships, BCS also has the broader academic membership and the organizational membership. The BCS organizational membership covers a whole organization or company and enrolls all its IT staff as BCS professional members, offering vast advisory resources, skills development, global best practices, quality assurance, status and recognition, compliance and ethical standards to the organization and to all its professionals. The BCS academic membership covers a whole academic institution, such as a university or a college, and enrolls all IT students as BCS student members, and all IT faculty members and IT staff as BCS professional members, offering mentoring, academic support, career development, and vast resources. Through a rigorous process, we have awarded in Greece the BCS academic membership to Metropolitan College, the largest college in Greece, and we have also awarded in Greece the BCS organizational membership to PPC Group, Public Power Corporation, the largest power generation and supply company in Greece. The Hellenic section of BCS was founded in the year 2006 and operates its offices at Athens. We cooperate with the British Council in Greece that kindly hosts our events. We also cooperate with the British Hellenic Chamber, and we are an official member of the Chamber. We have excellent relations with the British Embassy in Greece that kindly hosts our events. And we also have excellent relations with the Ministry of Digital Governance of Greece that also kindly hosts our events. We organize many important events in Greece attended by hundreds of Greek IT executives, academics and government officials, and I will mention some of them. Here we can see our event about innovation clusters and startups in Greece at the British Ambassador's Residence at Athens. Here we can see our event about digital transformation at the British Ambassador's Residence at Athens. Here we can see our scientific event about artificial intelligence and 3D printing at the British Council at Athens. And here we can see our social and networking event at the Cali Club. Also a social and networking event at Philothei. And another social networking event at the Youth Club of Greece at Piraeus. our social and networking event at Kolonaki, Athens, and another social and networking summer event at the Yacht Club of Greece, and our New Year social and networking event at the Hellenic IT Museum, and many other events. BCS makes the following important IT awards, with our ceremony here today being among them. The Lovelace Medal, established in the year 1998 and administered by the BCS Academy of Computing Awards, the Lovelace Medal is the top award in computing worldwide. Previous winners include Worldwide Web Investor Sir Tim Berners, the Linux creator Linus Torvalds, and the information retrieval pioneer Karen Spark Jones. The Robert Needham Award recognizes important contribution to computer science research, is sponsored by Microsoft Research, and it is awarded annually to a distinguished research contribution in computer science. The most prestigious BCS award worldwide is the Distinguished BCS Fellowship Award. In all countries, during the last 65 years, only 30 digital masterminds hold this prestigious BCS title for their contribution to IT, including Bill Gates, Tim Berners-Lee, Vint Cerf, and Grace Hopper. The annual BCS Karen Spark Jones Award, sponsored by Bloomberg, encourages and promotes talented researchers who have endeavored to advance our understanding of natural language processing or information retrieval with significant experimental contributions. Also, each year we work together with a conference of professors and head of computing to award the BCS Distinguished Dissertation Award, the best PhD dissertation in computer science, thus raising the profile of the significant contribution made by postgraduate students. The next three awards are BCS awards that have been also brought here to Greece. The annual BCS IT Industry Awards, established in the year 1973, is the most prestigious event in the IT industry. The award takes into account four main areas of excellence in IT: the personal excellence, the organizational excellence, the project excellence, and the technology excellence. These awards set a performance benchmark in IT, recognizing exceptional leadership, projects of high impact, and technological innovation. Starting in year 2022, we brought the BCS IT Industry Excellence Awards in Greece as the BCS Hellenic Digital Excellence Awards. The BCS Hellenic Digital Excellence Awards have the following unique identifying factors that provide and ensure their prestigious merit and status. They are awarded by an official and chartered IT body with an outstanding international status and reputation in IT. They are awarded to a honorable, very limited number of persons or organizations, only 5 this year, following strict selection criteria. They are awarded by a non-profit organization, which is a registered charity, so they are not awarded on the basis of any payment or any business transaction. They are lifetime awards, not restricted to a specific project or year, but indicating that their honored holder has reached at a permanent outstanding level in digital excellence. Therefore, every next year, we do not issue any other awards for the sectors that we have already awarded. Here we see the year 2022 awards. And here we see the year 2023 awards here in Greece. Since the year 2020, we have also brought to Greece the BCS Distinguished IT University Graduates Awards. Here we see the year 2020 Graduates Awards. Here's the year 2021, the year 2022, and 2023. The newest international BCS award is the BCS Society Medal, having started 5 years ago internationally. This annual award is given to inspirational people who have made an outstanding contribution to making IT good for the society. In 2020, the first year that this award was given by BCS, the Greek Minister of Digital Governance, Mr. Kyriakos Pyrrhakakis, was awarded by BCS as one of the 4 finalists worldwide for the BCS Society Medal, chosen among a significant number of important and talented persons worldwide who are all working to make IT good for the society. The award was given for the great benefit that was delivered to the society by the gov.gr initiative of the Ministry of Digital Governance. This important international award was a great honor for Greece and received extensive media coverage, as you can see here, with articles in all major newspapers and news portals. And here you can see some of these articles from Protothema and Capital.gr portals.
We've got a vision, and it's big, as it should be. We're here to make IT good for society. It's what it says in our Royal Charter, and it's why we exist. And everything that we do has to drive that forward. So how do we turn that vision into reality? We bring people together, we bring communities together, and we help them play a leadership role to make IT good for society. As we've gone out and talked to our members about that new purpose and that refreshed vision, we've generated a new sense of excitement and expectation of what we're going to be doing together. Because our members are at the heart of this. Our members are the people who have the power across the UK and the world to affect real change, only if they work together, only if they work knowing that this shared purpose is what's driving all of us together. So we're setting out 4 challenges with goals where we think that society needs something from this community. So for education, we'll be giving every child the opportunity to study computing and an exposure to computational thinking that will equip them for the digital society they'll be living in. On health and social care, we're going to be bringing people together to create an environment that's centred around individuals, not organisations. We're going to be making sure that personal data works for people and for our society as well as organisations, so that everyone can benefit from it. On capability, we're going to be looking at what people need in order to really make IT work for every part of society. But we're just getting started. This is a journey that's just begun. It's a journey we need to go on together. We've shown with our IT impact debates that we can bring together our members, experts, people from all walks of life to look at problems in new ways. We don't just want to inform people, we don't just want to inspire them, we want to send them back into their workplaces and their communities, doing things differently and thinking differently. Because ultimately what we want to do is take those thoughts, take those ideas and use them with the power of a chartered organisation to change the course of governments, to change how organisations work together, to change the profession, get all of it working better for society. So this is your chance to get involved, to lead the debate, to lead the communities, to set the agenda, and together to make IT good for society.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the IT human capital, we, the IT professionals, that drive the digital transformation of our companies and of our countries. That is why BCS, as the leading body of IT professionals, places so much emphasis on high IT professional standards, recognizing and awarding those who achieve them, both at the beginning of their careers as distinguished IT graduates and at the peak of their careers as IT executives. In Greece, the IT human capital is the major problem that keeps us from advancing faster and further in digital transformation and innovation. I'm not going to mention detailed numbers and facts about the IT human capital problem in Greece, which is both quantitative and qualitative, because this problem is now well recognized by everyone. For example, this was the main conclusion of the Digital Economy Forum that was organized by SEPE. Dear receivers of the BCS Distinguished IT Graduates Awards, your excellence in your IT studies is very promising for improving this situation and ensure a better digital future. We congratulate you for your academic excellence in IT, and also we congratulate your academic institutions and your professors for your significant progress. Dear receivers of the BCS Digital Excellence Awards, you lead and inspire with your achievements all the organizations in your sector. We encourage them to learn from you and follow your example. We congratulate you and your organizations for your outstanding digital excellence achievement. Thank you very much.
We would like to thank the chairman of the British Computer Society Hellenic section and fellow of the British Computer Society, Mr. Christos Stavroulakis, for his speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with our scientific speeches. This year, our scientific subject is cybersecurity, and we will have the privilege of hearing two insightful and emerging presentations on this crucial topic. We now have the honor of welcoming Professor Dimitrios Gritsalis, a distinguished professor in IT security at the Athens University of Economics and Business. He will deliver a speech on cybersecurity titled, I will name it in Greece, Ελευθερία και κυβερνοασφάλεια, αντίστοιξη και σχέση σταθερού αθροίσματος δύο ακατάληπτων δικαιωμάτων. The speech will be presented in Greek, as its advanced terminology may not be fully conveyed in English. Your Excellency, Mrs. Deputy Ambassador, we appreciate your understanding. Professor Gritsalis is renowned for his insightful and thought-provoking speeches, and we eagerly look forward to listening to his speech. Professor Gritsalis, please.
Κυρίες και κύριοι επίσημοι προσκαλεσμένοι, αγαπητοί φίλοι και συνάδελφοι, αγαπημένοι μου φοιτητές στα πανεπιστήμια που βρεθήκαμε μαζί από τον Νοέμβρη του 1986 μέχρι σήμερα. Θα περίμενε κανένας σε μια τέτοια σημαντική τελετή να ακούσει από έναν παλαιό ακαδημαϊκό δάσκαλο που υπηρέτησε την κυβερνοασφάλεια κάτι που να έχει σχέση με τεχνολογία, κάτι που να έχει σχέση με μηχανή, κάτι που να έχει σχέση με ανταγωνισμό, πρόοδο, αριστεία. Όχι εγώ. Κυρίες και κύριοι, στη σημερινή ψηφιακή πραγματικότητα, οι πολίτες και οι οργανισμοί συνήθως κατατάσσονται από κάποιους σε δύο κατηγορίες. Σε αυτούς που έχουν ήδη υποστεί κυβερνοεπίθεση και σε αυτούς που δεν γνωρίζουν ότι έχουν ήδη υποστεί κυβερνοεπίθεση. Επιθέσεις αυτού του είδους βλέπουν το φως της δημοσιότητας συχνά, ενίοτε καθημερινά. Διεγείρουν την επίπλαστη φαντασμαγορία των μέσων μαζικής επικοινωνίας. Μερικές φορές εύλογα. Μερικές φορές αποπνέοντας ένα είδος, μια άβρα λαϊκού μυστηρίου, εξάπτοντας την περιέργεια, προκαλώντας ανησυχία, παράγοντας εικόνες για το φαντασιακό, τελικά προσφέροντας ευκαιρίες σε πολλούς και για πολλά. Στο ψηφιακό αυτό θέαμα, ο ρόλος ο δικός σας και ο δικός μας είναι ο ρόλος του θεατή. Είναι ρόλος επικουρικός. Είναι ο ρόλος του αναγκαίου κομπάρσου. Στη σκηνή του ψηφιακού θεάτρου εκτιλήσεται συνήθως μια ασπόνδυλη μυθοπλασία μέσα από περισπούδαστες περιγραφές ειδικών εκτός εισαγωγικών και ειδικών εντός εισαγωγικών. Οι περιγραφές που απολαμβάνουν οι τηλεθεατές, οι περιγραφές που απολαμβάνουν οι επισκέπτες των ψηφιακών μέσων βρίθουν άγνωστων όρων, κατά κανόνα τραγικά εξελινισμένων. Το διατάφτα του θεάματος προκύπτει στο τέλος με δηλώσεις βαρύγδουπες, με λεκτικές ακροβασίες, με περισπούδαστες φράσεις από ανυποψίαστους για την ουσία του θέματος παρουσιαστές. Όμως το ακροατήριο εντυπωσιάζεται, ανησυχεί, μερικές φορές φοβάται. Σαν από καιρό είναι έτοιμο αυτό το ακροατήριο να κάνει ένα βήμα πρόθυμο υπακοής. Ναι, πρέπει, χρειάζεται, για να είμαι ασφαλέστερος. Παρότι αυτό το βήμα τελικά μπορεί να αποβεί και συχνά αποβαίνει σε βάρος της ελευθερίας του. Υπάρχουν αντίβαρα σε αυτή την ηθοπλασία, σε αυτή την τρομοϊστερία, σε αυτή την διαστρέβλωση, σε αυτόν τον εντυπωσιασμό. Υπάρχουν αντίβαρα στην καταστολή που είμαστε έτοιμοι να δεχθούμε για να αισθανθούμε ασφαλέστεροι ως τυπικοί, κλασικοί, μετανεωτερικοί υπήκοοι. Οι θεσμοί μας, οι δημοκρατικοί θεσμοί, η επιστημονική κοινότητα, η στοχαζόμενη επιστημονική κοινότητα, οι συλλογικότητες της κοινωνίας των πολιτών είναι τέτοια αντίβαρα. Διανύουν όμως περίοδο ανάσχεσης. Δέχονται συστηματικές επιθέσεις. Βάλλονται από παντού. Ορισμένα έχουν ήδη διαβρωθεί. Βάλλονται από τα εκάστοτε πολιτικά κατεστημένα. Βάλλονται από τα μισθωμένα πληκτρολόγια της κάθε λογής ολιγαρχίας. Και όταν οι επιθέσεις στα αντίβαρα επικρατούν, τότε θεμελιώνεται στους πολίτες το ανησυχητικό δήθεν καθήκον να υποταχθούν σε κάτι για την ασφάλειά τους. Είναι οι πολίτες που θα θυσιάσουν μέρος της ελευθερίας τους για το καλό τους. Γιατί βλέπετε στον αέναο αγώνα για επιβολή αυτή η αντιστικτική αντιπαράθεση μεταξύ ελευθερίας και ασφάλειας καλά κρατεί. Ελευθερία και ασφάλεια, λοιπόν. Στο χάρτη των θεμελιωδών δικαιωμάτων της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης, σε αυτό το σπουδαίο κείμενο για την Ευρωπαϊκή Δημοκρατία και τις Ευρωπαϊκές Δημοκρατίες, για την ιστορία και τον πολιτισμό γύρω από τη Μεσόγειο θάλασσα, το ζεύγμα αυτών των εκ πρώτης όψεως ανταγωνιστικών δικαιωμάτων της ελευθερίας και της ασφάλειας εμφανίζεται με ερηματική λιτότητα, όπως άξιζε, όπως έπρεπε. Λέει, κάθε πρόσωπο έχει δικαίωμα στην ελευθερία και στην ασφάλεια. Τελεία. Από την πλευρά της, η Ευρωπαϊκή Σύμβαση για τα Δικαιώματα του Ανθρώπου, άλλο ένα εμβληματικό κείμενο με τον πολιτισμό της Ευρώπης και τον πολιτισμό της Μεσογείου, απαιτεί την κατοχύρωση της προσωπικής ασφάλειας του πολίτη, ειδικά όταν η ελευθερία του απειλείται από την κρατική εξουσία. Διότι, κυρίες και κύριοι, η απόλαυση της προσωπικής ελευθερίας εξασφαλίζεται μέσω και όχι σε βάρος της προσωπικής ασφάλειας. Το ελληνικό σύνταγμα, ο οδηγός μας, εκεί που ορκιζόμαστε με τον ένα ή με τον άλλο τρόπο όταν αναλαμβάνουμε ευθύνες σημαντικές για να υπηρετήσουμε τη χώρα, δεν προβαίνει σε αξιολογική ιεράρχηση των δικαιωμάτων. Ούτε για αυτά τα ακατάλητα δικαιώματα, ούτε για τα υπόλοιπα συνταγματικά ένομα αγαθά. Σε περίπτωση σύγκρουσης μεταξύ των δικαιωμάτων ή μεταξύ των ένομων αγαθών, κανένα δεν κατισχύει του άλλου απριόρι. Διότι, κυρίες και κύριοι, η εφαρμογή ενός δικαιώματος δεν μπορεί να οδηγήσει στον αποκλεισμό κάποιου άλλου δικαιώματος. Αντίθετα, αυτό που πρέπει να επιδιώκεται είναι η εκτίμηση της έμπρακτης εφαρμογής των δικαιωμάτων αυτών και να δίνεται προβάδισμα σε εκείνο το οποίο ο χώρος και ο χρόνος, το συμφραζόμενο, οι συνθήκες απαιτούν, χωρίς όμως να θίγεται ο πυρήνας του άλλου. Δηλαδή, το καθήκον είναι να επιδιώκεται η πρακτική εναρμόνιση και συνάμα η εφαρμογή στο μέγιστο δυνατό βαθμό των αντικρουόμενων πλην ισόκυρων αυτών δικαιωμάτων. Δεν υπάρχει εξορισμού ιεραρχική σχέση μεταξύ δικαιωμάτων. Τυχόν συγκρούσεις δεν επιλύονται με επιλογή κάποιου από αυτά ως υπέρτερου. Αυτό είναι κάτι που απαιτεί ο ανθρώπινος πολιτισμός, οι δημοκρατικοί θεσμοί, η κοινωνική αλληλεγγύη, η ακαδημαϊκή διδασκαλία όταν το αναλύει. Το δικαίωμα της ελευθερίας, κυρίες και κύριοι, είναι σχετικό. Όχι μόνο διότι ούτε απόλυτα ασφάλεια υπάρχει, ούτε απόλυτη ελευθερία υπάρχει και η απόδοσή τους γίνεται μέσα σε ένα συγκεκριμένο συμφραζόμενο. Σε αυτό που στις αλάνες του Εγάλεο Μεγάλωσα λένε το context. Η απόδοσή τους των δικαιωμάτων αυτών, κυρίες και κύριοι, γίνεται πάντα συγκριτικά, άρα σχετικά. Άλλωστε πρόκειται για δύο δικαιώματα σταθερού αθροίσματος. Η επέκταση του ενός αποβαίνει σε περιορισμό του άλλου και αντίστροφα. Σε ό,τι αφορά την ελευθερία, η θυσία της προκειμένου να διαφυλαχτεί δίθεν η ασφάλεια είναι ανώφελη. Ισοδυναμεί με παραίτηση από το κεκτημένο του συνταγματικού κράτους. Δεν δικαιούμαστε να διδάσκουμε την παραίτηση από το κεκτημένο του συνταγματικού κράτους. Ισοδυναμεί με βήμα προς τον αυταρχισμό. Το αντίθετο μας επιβάλλεται να διδάσκουμε ως ακαδημαϊκοί δάσκαλοι. Το ζητούμενο είναι η επίτευξη της ασφάλειας όχι σε βάρος της ελευθερίας, αλλά στο πλαίσιο της ελευθερίας. Και η εφαρμογή αρχών όπως η αναλογικότητα, η αναγκαιότητα, η προσφορότητα είναι χρήσιμες, αν όχι αναγκαίες, για την επίτευξη μιας εύλογης ισορροπίας ανάμεσα σε αυτά τα δύο ακατάλητα δικαιώματα. Σε ό,τι αφορά το δικαίωμα της ασφάλειας από την άλλη πλευρά, τυχόν επιδίωξη μιας απόλυτα ασφαλούς κοινωνίας θα αλλίωνε το φιλελεύθερο χαρακτήρα της, αφού ό,τι θα προσετίθετο στην ασφάλεια θα αφαιρείτο από την ελευθερία. Η αντίληψη ότι η έννοια της ασφάλειας δήθεν υπερβαίνει το άτομο προκειμένου να το προστατεύσει και προκειμένου να προστατεύσει υπέρτερα αγαθά, το συλλογικό συμφέρον, το δημόσιο συμφέρον, το κρατικό συμφέρον, την πολιτεία ως κρατική οντότητα, που είναι μια πιο εύλογη φράση για να πείσει, να ξεγελάσει, είναι βαθιά αντιδημοκρατική. Απόλυτη ασφάλεια δεν είναι μόνο ακατόρθωτη, χωρίς παραβίαση θεμελιωδών δικαιωμάτων. Είναι κατακριτέα. Διδάσκω στους φοιτητές μου ότι αν ποτέ σε ένα σύστημα ανθρώπινης δραστηριότητας, βγαίνω από το κείμενο, είχαν τον τρόπο, έβρισκαν τον τρόπο να πετύχουν απόλυτη ασφάλεια, τότε το καθήκον τους ήταν αυτό το σύστημα να το καταστρέψουν. Δεν ήταν δικαίωμά τους, δεν ήταν επιλογή τους. Οποιοδήποτε σύστημα ανθρώπινης δραστηριότητας κινείται προσεγγίζοντας ασυμπτωτικά, έστω, την απόλυτη ασφάλεια, καθίσταται επικίνδυνο για το σύνολο. Φανταστείτε το ενδεχόμενο ένα τέτοιο σύστημα, το οποίο σήμαινε ότι μπορούσε να πετύχει τα πάντα και να μην υποστεί τίποτα, έπεφτε στα χέρια όχι αυτών που υπηρετούν την ανθρωπότητα, τη γαλήνη, την ειρήνη, την ευτυχία, τη δημιουργία, αλλά αυτών που απαιτούν επιβολή, υπακοή. Το καθήκον σας διδάσκω από τις 26 Νοεμβρίου του 1986 σε όλα τα πανεπιστήμια που με τίμησαν εκλέγοντάς με ακαδημαϊκό δάσκαλο, είναι να το καταστρέψετε. Η απόλυτη ασφάλεια, κυρίες και κύριοι, είναι μια θεωρητική κατασκευή. Δεν έχει πραγματικό αντίκρισμα. Υπερβολικό είναι και αυτό που ενίοτε ζητείτε ως πολύ υψηλό επίπεδο ασφάλειας. Δεν ξέρω τι σημαίνει πολύ υψηλό επίπεδο ασφάλειας. Πείτε μου τι θα ασφαλίσω, για ποιο λόγο, τι θα υπηρετήσει η υπηρεσία που θα προσφέρω. Και τότε θα σας πω αν επιθυμώ να το υπηρετήσω ή αν επιθυμώ να το καταστρέψω. Το πραγματικά ζητούμενο, αντίθετα από το πολύ ψηλό, το απόλυτο, το ανώφελο, το πραγματικό ζητούμενο είναι το αναλογικό, το επαρκές, αυτό που προκύπτει με επιστημονικό τρόπο, αυτό που συχνά ακούτε μέσα από μια αποτίμηση της επικινδυνότητας και απόφαση μετά από αυτή. Και σε αυτή όμως υπησέρχεται η αναντίλεκτη υποκειμενικότητα του επιστήμονα. Όσο απόλυτα αδύνατο είναι να πετύχει κανένας απόλυτη ασφάλεια και δεν το θέλει, άλλο τόσο είναι και να είναι και αντικειμενικός. Δεν θέλουμε να είναι αντικειμενικός. Δεν θέλω να είμαι αντικειμενικός. Θέλω να οδηγούμε κάπου από αυτά που υπηρετώ. Από τις αρχές μου, τις αξίες μου, τα πράγματα που για μένα λένε κάτι στη ζωή. Και θέλω το ίδιο να κάνουν οι φοιτητές μου, ο καθένας από τη δική του πλευρά. Δεν τους διδάσκω τι να κάνουν. Τους διδάσκω πώς να αποφασίζουν αυτοί για αυτό που θέλουν να κάνουν. Και βλέπω και το κεφάλι των παιδιών μου, μερικά με ανταγωνίζονται στα χρώματά μου, είμαι περήφανος για αυτούς, να θυμούνται αυτό που άκουγαν στις αρχές του δεκαετίας του 90, στις αρχές της δεκαετίας του 2010, στις αρχές της δεκαετίας του 2020. Κάποιοι εκτιμούν ότι μεταξύ ελευθερίας και ασφάλειας σήμερα, στις σημερινές συνθήκες, με την κρίση, τα προβλήματα, προέχει η ασφάλεια του κράτους. Τους κράτους ως της κύριας συνιστώσας του κυβερνάν. Εκτιμούν ότι ενδεχόμενη απώλεια ενός τμήματος της προσωπικής ελευθερίας συχνά δικαιολογείται. Έχει σημασία. Πρέπει να γίνεται. Ναι. Το ακούω προσεκτικά. Όμως, κυρίες και κύριοι, τα δικαιώματα του ανθρώπου υπάρχουν για να χαλιναγωγούν τη διακριτική εξουσία από οποιοδήποτε είδος μορφώματος εκπορεύεται. Δεν υπάρχουν για να υποκύπτουν. Τυχόν επικράτηση μιας αντίληψης ότι ακατάλληλα δικαιώματα πρέπει να υποχωρούν για να υπηρετήσουν μορφώματα που ασκούν εξουσία, πόσο μάλλον όταν συμβαίνει ακόμη και να μην είναι δημοκρατική, να μην έχει δημοκρατική βάση. Ακόμη και σε αυτές τις περιπτώσεις παρακάμπτεται αυτό που δίνει τη λύση, η στάθμιση μεταξύ της απώλειας και του ωφέλους. Με ρωτάνε οι φοιτητές μου, ο cyber attacker είναι καλός ή κακός? Λέω, πείτε μου, πού επιτίθεται, ποιος είναι ο στόχος του, τι υπηρετεί, τι θα πετύχει. Μόλις μου το πείτε θα σας πω τη γνώμη μου. Όταν δεν μου το πείτε, δεν μπορώ να σας πω τη γνώμη μου, γιατί δεν θα είμαι δεν θα είμαι επιστήμονας. Θα είμαι τυχάρπαστος ομιλητής μιας μάζας πολιτών. Και αυτό δεν μου το επιτρέπει η ακαδημαϊκή μου ιδιότητα. Κυρίες και κύριοι, βιώνουμε σήμερα μια κοινωνία επικινδυνότητας. Το κράτος έγινε διαχειριστής κρίσεων, προσφέρει λύσεις και ευκαιρίες. Ζητάει προσαρμογή συχνά σε περιορισμό της ελευθερίας. Τραγικά εμβληματικό παράδειγμα, World Trade Center, Νέα Υόρκη. Το ζήσαμε, συγκλονιστήκαμε, σκεφτήκαμε τους ανθρώπους που έχασαν τη ζωή τους. Παραλείψαμε όμως μερικές φορές να δούμε και την πιο μεγάλη εικόνα. Παραλείψαμε να σκεφτούμε και κάποια πράγματα που η ελληνική ιστορία αισθάνεται περήφανη γι' αυτά. Μείναμε σε μια συγκεκριμένη προοπτική. Και αυτό οδήγησε πολλά χρόνια μετά, πολλές χώρες και όχι μόνο τις Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες, σε βήματα που σήμερα γίνονται αντικείμενο κριτικής πολλά χρόνια μετά, ότι ήταν βήματα περισσότερο αυταρχικά παρά αλληλεγγύης. Πόσο χρόνο έχω ακόμη? Ευχαριστώ. Κυρίες και κύριοι, στην αναγκαία στάθμιση μεταξύ ελευθερίας και ασφάλειας, η κεντρική παράμετρος είναι η ιδιωτικότητα. Ως ιδιωτικότητα θεωρούμε το δικαίωμα κάποιου, the right to be let alone. This is the major term you use, privacy, and this is the most popular way to define it. Αυτό ήταν για την εξοχότατη εκπρόσωπο της πρεσβείας, γιατί το the right to be let alone ξεκίνησε από βρετανικά χείλη και επιτρέψτε μου να τιμήσω τη συνεισφορά αυτή στη χώρα σας. Όμως, το δικαίωμα να σε αφήσουν στο χώρο σου ελεύθερο και ποιος είναι ο χώρος αυτός δεν είναι χώρο χρονικά οριοθετημένο. Οι χώροι διαπλέκονται, αλληλοκαλύπτονται, συγκρούονται, χάνονται, αλλοιώνονται. Είναι χώροι που είναι εικονικοί, απεριόριστοι και ταυτόχρονα ασφικτικοί. Είναι χώροι στο οποίο το κράτος και οι ιδιώτες απειλούν με παραβιάσεις το μέσο πολίτη. Για το καλό του, για το συμφέρον του. Μπορεί ναι, μπορεί όχι. Ποιος το κρίνει? Ο ισχυρότερος? Δεν είναι αυτό η απάντηση. Η θωράκιση της ιδιωτικότητας δεν σημαίνει άρνηση της κοινωνικότητας. Το ότι προστατεύω την ιδιωτικότητα δεν σημαίνει απομονώνομαι. Αντίθετα, η κοινωνικότητα είναι αναγκαία συνθήκη της. Συμμετέχω γνωρίζοντας, δεν απορρίπτω αγνοώντας. Ο πυρήνας της ιδιωτικότητας απαιτούμε να παραμένει στην εξουσία του ατόμου, ως συστατικό στοιχείο της προσωπικής του ελευθερίας. Η διαπάλη της ιδιωτικότητας ως έκφραση της προσωπικής ελευθερίας με την ασφάλεια είναι επίμονη, επίπονη, άγνωστο αποτελέσματος. Ενίοτε όμως, και όχι σπάνια, αυτή η διαπάλη αποκαλύπτει την προσπάθεια κάθε λογής αυταρχικής εξουσίας, ιδιωτικής και δημόσιας, να περιορίσει την ιδιωτικότητα τόσο πολύ μέχρι να φτάσει στην ανέρεσή της. Το ζήσαμε. Αντιμετωπίσαμε τον πρόεδρο του Αριού Πάγου σε αυτό. Χάσαμε, αλλά νικήσαμε. Νικάμε, αλλά θα χάσουμε. Θα μείνουμε όρθιοι όσες φορές και αν αναγκαστούμε να γονατίσουμε. Γιατί κάποιοι έρχονται και φεύγουν. Κάποια άλλα πράγματα, αξίες, αρετές και αγαθά, είναι εδώ για να μείνουν, κυρίες και κύριοι. Και ξέρετε, οι υπεράνω ανάγκης, οι ανώτεροι υποψίας πολίτες, συχνά δυσκολεύονται να κατανοήσουν την ιδιαίτερη φύση της σημασίας προστασίας της ιδιωτικότητας, την ιδιαίτερη φύση της εξισορρόπησης ελευθερίας και ασφάλειας. Και εδώ κάνω μια μικρή παρέκβαση να πω οποτεδήποτε θέλετε, αλλάξτε τον όρο ασφάλεια με το κύβερνο ασφάλεια. Απλώς μετακινούμαστε από το χώρο της ανθρώπινης δραστηριότητας στο κυβερνοχώρο. Ισοδύναμοι χώροι, κύριε καθηγητά μου. Διότι εδώ, εκτός από φοιτητές μου, έχω τη χαρά να βλέπω και δάσκαλούς μου και συναδέλφους μου. Ως νεαρός λέκτορας με καλωσόρισαν στο πανεπιστήμιό μου, όντες οι ίδιοι πρωτοβάθμιοι καθηγητές. Τους ευγνωμονώ. Κυρίες και κύριοι, όταν σε μια δημοκρατία επαναπαύονται οι μεν, το αποτέλεσμα είναι η προληπτική καταστολή των δε. Αν αυτό συμβεί, έχουμε διαβεί το Ρουβίκονα. Έχουμε υπερβεί το όριο μεταξύ δημοκρατικού, όπως επιθυμούμε, και αυταρχικού, όπως θα πολεμήσουμε, κράτος. Η επιλογή μας είναι το δημοκρατικό κράτος. Σήμερα έχουμε μια δραστική και αντιφατική μετάφαση. Βλέπουμε ότι αυτό το κράτος, που μερικές φορές ζητάει να στερηθούμε ένα μέρος της ελευθερίας μας παρέχοντας ασφάλεια, αυτό το κράτος που είναι φορέας κατοχυρωμένης και αδιαμφισβήτητης εξουσίας, συχνά μέσα από δημοκρατικές διαδικασίες, υποχωρεί μπροστά σε ένα σύστημα εξωθεσμικής ανακατανομής ισχύως. Δεν θα σας παραπέμψω σε ποιο κράτος, σε ποιες συνθήκες το ζούμε σήμερα αυτό. Η πραγματική εξουσία εκχωρείται, παραχωρείται ή δανείζεται σε εξωθεσμικά κέντρα και κάθε λογής διεθνείς συνήθως ολιγαρχίες. Παράλληλα, αυτοί που είναι οι θεσμικοί εκφραστές της δημόσιας πολιτικής, που τους επιλέξατε και τους επιλέξαμε, εκφυλίζονται αργά-αργά σε μια απολύτικη παρέλαση από άδεια πουκάμισα που κυκλοφορούν κυρίως στα μέσα κοινωνικής δικτύωσης. Κυρίες και κύριοι, διακατέχομαι από την εδραία πεποίθηση ότι είναι κοινωνικό μας χρέος να αναγνωρίζουμε ότι δεν τίθεται ζήτημα παραίτησης από την ελευθερία ή απενεργοποίησης της ελευθερίας υπέρ της ασφάλειας. Πιστεύω ακράδαντα ότι η ασφάλεια που υπηρετώ στον κυβερνοχώρο είναι νοητή, θεμιτή και επιθυμητή, αλλά μόνο στο πλαίσιο της ελευθερίας και με παράλληλη και άκαμπτη προστασία της ελευθερίας. Το ζητούμενο είναι η επίτευξη της ασφάλειας, όχι σε βάρος της ελευθερίας, αλλά στο πλαίσιο της ελευθερίας. Και τώρα να ένας λόγος για τον οποίο διάλεξα σήμερα να μιλήσω στα ελληνικά. Οι σπουδές μου στις ΗΠΑ δεν με εμπόδισαν να μιλήσω και στη γλώσσα προσώπου της πρεσβείας, αλλά αυτό που θα πω ήθελα να το πω στα ελληνικά. Όταν στο δρόμο της Θήβας, ο Σοφόκλειος ειδίποδας τύραννος συνάντησε τη Σφίγγα και άκουσε το θρυλικό της ένιγμα ποιον έχει 4 πόδια το πρωί, 2 το μεσημέρι και 3 το βράδυ. Ο άνθρωπος, απάντησε ο Σοφόκλειος, ειδίποδας, στην τραγωδία που ο Αριστοτέλης θεωρεί τη σημαντικότερη όλων των τραγωδιών, στο 426 π.Χ., συγχωρείτε, το 427, στο χώρο του Διονύσου. Το τέρας νικήθηκε, έφυγε. Ο ειδίποδας ακολούθησε όμως την τραγική του πορεία, γιατί αυτό ήταν το μήνυμα που ήθελε να στείλει ο τραγωδός. Το πεπρωμένον φυγήν αδύνατον, έλεγε. Στο δρόμο μας, εσείς και εμείς, θα βρούμε πολλά τέτοια τεχνολογικά τέρατα και θα ακούσουμε πολλές συμβουλές να λέει ό,τι και να κάνεις η τεχνολογία θα επικρατήσει. Εμείς θα βρούμε αυτό που θα την εμποδίσουμε να επικρατήσει, γιατί αυτό μας επιτάσσει το καθήκον μας. Αυτό μας επιτάσσει η παρουσία μας στην ανθρωπότητα. Αυτό επιτάσσει εμάς τους μικρούς μπροστά στα αμφιθέατρα και στα παιδιά μας. Έτσι επιτάσσει το καθήκον μας. Έτσι επιτάσσει η επιστημονική μας ευθύνη. Έτσι επιτάσσει η κοινωνική αλληλεγγύη. Πάνω απ' όλα όμως, έτσι προσδοκά από μας να πράξουμε τούτος εκεί. Το αύριο του τόπου μας. Το αύριο του κόσμου μας. Αυτοί μας κοιτούν. Ευχαριστώ για την προσοχή και την παρουσία σας.
We would like to thank Professor Dimitrios Gritsalis for his excellent speech. We will now proceed to the speech Digital Threats, the True Cost of Cybercrime, that will be delivered by the professional member of BCS and member of our audit committee, Mr. Dimitrios Georgiou. Mr. Georgiou is a cybersecurity certified professional and a digital forensics expert. He is the Chief Security Officer and partner of Alphabet Cybersecurity. Mr. Georgiou, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Esteemed guests of the British Computer Society, esteemed colleagues and friends, after the philosophical journey that Professor Gritsalis has taken us, I'm going to strive to take us back to a more down-to-earth situation that everybody of us is currently facing. Click it. Okay, thanks. So, do we really need to understand cybercrime? Is cybercrime something that we really need to tend to? Well, if you ask me, and if you ask other people, cybersecurity is something that we really need to understand and come to terms with, because it has effects on individuals, on businesses, and on governments, and it's something that started a long time back as maybe as a pastime of casual hackers, but today it is something that has really grown into $10.5 a 10.5 trillion business that we have to really think well about. So cybercrime is nothing new. It has a long history. If you go back even before the COVID, it was gaining some ground. But, But if you go up to today, 2025, you see it says about something like 10 trillion US dollars, and it's going to climb. We expect that we're going to have a 30% increase in the turnover, in the global turnover of cybercrime in the next years. But this is certainly something that we really need to get a grasp, and I'm going to get back into this theme in a little while. So, who is doing all these things? Who are the threat actors? Who are the professionals of this particular reverse mirror side of the things that Professor Gridzalis and every professional striving to secure the world is doing? We have casual people, we have activists, we have small-time criminals. On the other side, we have the organized crime. We have inside the threat, which is something that we sometimes tend to forget because our people are normally the good people, but this is not always the case. And of course, we have state-sponsored cybercrime, which is something that is making the news these last years. So what we see in the landscape for cybercrime. So number one cybercrime at this particular moment is phishing and social engineering. Number two, we need to tend to is ransomware attacks. Number three is widespread data breaches and data being stolen and sold in the dark web. Of course, state-sponsored attacks, which is something that, due to the two wars that we have in the last years, we tend to see time and again. And of course, this wouldn't be a cybercrime or cybersecurity talk if we didn't discuss about AI. So where is this business actually done? First of all, it's the dark web. It's the dark opposite of the surface web that everybody of us is looking for information. That all these things that come out of the criminal activities in the cyberspace go to, either to be sold or either to be exchanged. Also, we have a rise in service, in criminal service. We have ransomware as a service, we have cybercrime as a service coming up and providing money to Cybercrime Incorporated. Also, we have crypto fraud, which is very widespread because when you get money out of criminal activities, you need to launder it and you need to give it existence in the actual world because, you know, cyber money is not meant to be spent in the cyber world. It has to come down to earth. And of course, we have the advanced persistent threats, which is it's a game of the big boys. It's a game that state-sponsored, very well established, very knowledgeable threat actors actually get into. So, my ambition is to talk about the true cost of cybercrime, but let's start with something more mundane, like what's the cost of cybercrime? Cybercrime takes a toll on individuals in terms of personal data breaches, their personal data gets stolen, identity theft, maybe some anxiety. I've personally seen people with traumatic stress disorder after being part of a cybercrime. Also, it has some effect on businesses, financial losses, fines, lawsuits. Businesses really have many things on their hands if they're hidden by the cyber criminals, and also governments. Governments have to do certain things about cybercrimes because governments need to up the spending about cyber defense, which is something new, and they also need to apart from establishing the way to digitize everything that has been paper up to now they have to also make it more secure for everybody. So just a few, sometime back, we all heard the General Secretary of Information Systems, but recurring in his speech was themes of cyber security, because you cannot have IT services without securing them, okay? This is something that we have left in the past. So, in terms of financial impact, all this has made news in the past. I don't want to really dwell on old cases of cyber criminal activity, but maybe many of you here have heard about the SolarWinds supply chain case, which is a very prominent case that it is still lasting. It started in 2020. Cyber criminals got hold of source code used by SolarWinds products, and they actually infected customers of SolarWinds. After doing that, they just cherry-picked a few very big names, and they started polluting them and extracting data. Almost 5 years into this incident, a few days back, the regulators fined customers of SolarWinds, not SolarWinds per se, but also their customers, I mean very big names, because they didn't provide information about this particular breach and how it affected the general population or businesses, or providing the grounds for other data breaches. So we see that cyber crime has a lasting effect. It's not like we have to respond when it happens. We have to keep responding for some time into these issues. So it also has reputation effects. I don't know if you've heard of Equifax. Equifax is a data an information gathering business that's providing credit scores in the US and abroad. It had a major incident in 2017, and as an effect of that, it lost a huge amount of its market value. Okay, maybe it regained some of that, but this was a huge blow at the moment. And it was forced into a global settlement of a huge proportion because it had lasting effects. So reputation after a cyber event, cyber incident, can have a huge toll on businesses and organizations. What about operational disruptions? I have three very notable cases here. The Ukraine power grid incident in 2015, before the war, the three major distributors of energy in Ukraine were infiltrated, which led to major disruptions in power distribution and widespread blackouts. In 2017, we had the NHS ransomware case, where many hospitals in the UK stopped providing health services and had to reroute emergencies, stopped everything that was not absolutely urgent. And also we had the Colonial Pipeline attack. All this had major operational disruption. The last one, the Colonial Pipeline attack, had a downtime of energy, of fuel provisioning for about 7 days, which is a huge amount of time if you can think that you cannot refuel airplanes, you cannot refuel ships, you cannot refuel even our own cars. So, last but not least, cybercrime has widespread psychological and societal effects. This may be even more long-lasting or even more important than the ones that I was mentioning before. Small-time cybercrime can lead to cyberbullying and problems, especially on the younger people. We see now many countries trying to impose some kind of restrictions on social media because they're an arena for small-time cybercrime. Also, loss of privacy due to smaller or a bit larger privacy breaches causes digital distrust. We cannot trust our social networking provider. We cannot trust whatever we see. So there is widespread misinformation. And this leads to what many people call the cyber-induced disorder. So what's that? On the psychological and on societal realm of things, disinformation is one impact we have when we cannot control the flow of information within cyberspace. This may cause cyber panic. This is a kind of a potential cyber domino. This can cause cyber panic if services that we are using are not actually there, if I cannot see my balance in the bank, if I cannot go into government agencies. This can lead to a sense of digital destabilization, and if we go further, we can go into what many people call the systemic cyber shock. Like, imagine if you cannot use or trust your mobile phone, if you cannot use or trust your internet connection, if you cannot see where your money are, if you cannot contact everybody, there is no telecom anymore. Everything is cyber. Everything is IT and in through cyberspace. And this could lead to political turmoil and on a very grave situation, it would even lead to social breakdown effects. So this is not the message today. The message is how about fighting back? What can we do? So we have individuals, businesses, and governments, and law enforcement. Individuals should learn how to fight back by not allowing themselves to become victims. I'm not going to read all the things that an individual must do. Cybersecurity professionals, professors, journalists, everybody's talking about what individuals must do. Just don't let us become victims. What about businesses? What businesses should do about cybercrime? First of all, apart of doing all these technical things that we have here, they should invest into cybersecurity as a business enabler. Cybersecurity professionals, cybersecurity advocates always speak about cybersecurity as a business enabler. Well, I'm not sure if it's a business enabler, but lack of cybersecurity can surely be a business disabler. So it is something that we really need to respect. And what about government and law enforcement? What can they do? Of course, they can provide better legal frameworks, understanding how things work and providing the description of things, because if the politicians do not really understand the issue and don't take it written into laws, then they do not provide the guidance that everybody needs. Okay. Of course, they need to make us all think about resilience. It's not about being breached. It's not about if it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The thing is, how do you take it upon yourself? So it's this new idea of resilience. Okay, it's not about avoiding cybercrime or avoiding the effects of cyber attacks, but it's embracing them into resilience. They need to increase the awareness and training. This is very, very, very important. It's not about individuals educating themselves and businesses educating their own people. Also, this has to come from way up. Of course, they need to collaborate with private sector, and of course, they need to put more effort into disrupting the cybercrime ecosystems. So, what's the future? What's next in cybercrime? What are we going to see? Of course, we're going to see more AI. Okay, AI can be used for very sophisticated cyber attacks, and of course, we hope we will be able to use AI to counter these attacks. we're going to see that ransomware as a service and cybercrime as a service are going to expand. They're going to have more customers. But as cybersecurity professionals do their job more and more, we are going to see more of the third one, the data extortion. Many people, many organizations, governments, everybody's speaking about, you have to have disaster recovery, you have to have incident response plans, you have to have good backup. So if they come into your organization, they're going to find out that you are very strongly, fortified on terms of backup. So what are they going to do? They're going to exfiltrate and then hold you for ransom in order not to sell everything to the highest bidder or just put them on the internet. So we're going to see more of that. Supply chain attacks are a recurring theme. Okay, so everybody's buying things from others and everybody's providing services to others, and we all have to take a look to each other and see that everybody's abiding to a certain level in order to avoid that. Also, we're going to see more attacks on Internet of Things and operational technology infrastructure, which means we're going to see more critical infrastructure incidents in the future if we don't really tend into providing security. And also we have the quantum computing threat that's coming our way. There is a saying, it's store today, decrypt later. So many parties are now intercepting communications in order for them to be able to read through this information in sometime in the future. This is very, very important, especially for secret operations, government level work that's been done. So we really have to think about that. So, cool fact, 10.5 trillion or maybe 9.5 that says there, it's a bit older, doesn't sound that big. But if you put that into perspective, and if you think that 10 trillion US dollar is the third economy on the planet, then this is something that's quite significant. So we really need to think that, why is that, actually? So what's the true cost? What's the true cost of cybercrime? Is it the 10.5, 9.6 or whatever trillion dollars? Is this the true cost of cybercrime? No, in my perception, it's not. The true cost is that before our eyes, we are watching the biggest transfer of wealth that has been done in the human history. We are taking billions of dollars, huge amount of power from the good side, and we are putting that into rogue states and organized cybercrime. That's the true cost of cybercrime. Economies lose money that could create development or maybe healthcare, well-being, I don't know. And also law-abiding citizens and businesses inadvertently fund crime. If you ask me, I wouldn't give money to crime. If you had a booth there to put money, I wouldn't put, would you? But we are doing that because we are allowing people to become victimized by cybercrime. That's a true cost. And of course, we have this sense that 10.5 trillion and 11.29 and 12 point something, and it grows, and we are losing the fight. We are not gaining, we are losing the fight against cyber criminals. But it pays to be a cyber criminal. So more facts for you to consider. We are spending, to counter the 10 point something trillion US dollars for 2025, we're going to spend approximately 225 billion US dollar. Okay, so it's something like that. Do you see the discrepancy here? And we have 5.5 million cybersecurity experts to provide security for, I don't know how many billions we are here on the globe. And according to recent studies, we need about 4.5 million more in order to tend to today's needs, not the needs of 2028 or 2030 or something like that. So we have a gap there. And the gap is actually every year it's growing and it's growing and it's growing. And the cybersecurity stuff is expanding, but the gap is also growing. So, and this is something that the professor said. Okay, this has been said, very well put by Robert Miller, former FBI director. There are companies that, two types of companies, those that have been hacked and those that will be hacked. But I would like to change that. There are societies that have been hacked and societies that haven't been hacked that are going to be hacked. Everybody needs to tend into doing more things about cybercrime. We really need to put strong effort into that. Thank you so much for your attention today.
We would like to thank Mr. Dimitrios Georgiou for his very interesting speech on this crucial topic. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a break outside and come back in 10 minutes. Thank you. 6 o'clock back, 13 minutes. Hello all, welcome back. We will now proceed to the second part of our event, where we will honor digital excellence. We will start with the BCS Organizational Membership Award to PPC Group. A few words. We're excited to welcome Public Power Corporation Group, the leading energy provider in Greece and Southeast Europe, as a new organizational member of the British Computer Society, the Chartered Institute for IT. PPC operates across electricity generation, distribution, and the sale of advanced energy products and services in Greece, Romania, and North Macedonia. As a leading energy supplier in Greece and Romania, PPC's commitment to digital transformation aligns perfectly with its focus on sustainable energy and the green transition, principles that also align with British Computer Society's core values of professionalism, innovation, and ethical technology. By integrating IT and digital technologies into its operations, PPC is driving intelligent energy management, innovative green solutions, and enhanced operational efficiency. Through its organizational membership with the British Computer Society, PPC gains access to a global network dedicated to advancing IT excellence, developing digital skills, and promoting responsible technology use, and reinforces its dedication to adopting global IT best practices, fostering innovation, and contributing to a sustainable, digitally connected future. Via the British Computer Society organizational membership, the IT professionals of PPC Group become professional members of the British Computer Society, registered IT technicians, and chartered IT professionals, indicating that they operate at the highest levels of technical and professional competence, and their skills are matched by their ethical integrity. We would like to ask the CIO of PPC, Mrs. Evstathia Presvia, to receive the British Computer Society Organizational Membership Award to PPC Group, and our chairman, Mr. Christos Stavroulakis, to present the award. Please. We kindly ask the Deputy CEO of PPC and their Excellencies, the British Ambassador and the Deputy Minister of Digital Governance, if present, to please join us for the award photos. Okay. Since the photo will be taken later, we would like to kindly ask the CIO of PPC Group, Mrs. Evstathia Presvia, to deliver an address speech.
Hello. Your Excellency, British Deputy Ambassador, I don't know if she's here, okay. Esteemed representatives of BCS, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to be here today to receive this important recognition for PPC as we officially become an organizational member of BCS, the British Chartered Institute of IT. This membership is a significant recognition of our leadership in IT excellence, digital transformation, and energy innovation. At PPC, technology is at the core of everything we do, powering smart energy management, enhancing operational efficiency, and driving the next generation of digital services. By joining BCS, our IT team gained access to global best practices, cutting-edge knowledge, and the latest trends in the fast-evolving energy sector. This is an opportunity to further develop our expertise, strengthen our digital strategy, and reinforce our position as a pioneer in energy innovation in Southeastern Europe. At PPC, we believe that technology is the key to a smarter, greener, and more efficient energy future. Through this cooperation with BCS, we are stepping forward to connect experience, expertise with innovation, opening new pathways for growth, creativity, and excellence. By doing so, we are absolutely dedicated to providing a sustainable future and building value for society, companies, and customers. This collaboration confirms and strengthens PPC's reputation as a pioneer in the field of energy in Southeastern Europe, placing us among the most advanced energy groups on the continent. At PPC, we are driven by the ambition to shape the future of energy and technology. We are committed to fostering an environment where ambitious, talented, and passionate individuals can thrive, where innovation flourishes, and where the future of energy is redefined. We're excited to embark on this journey, and we look forward to a strong and fruitful collaboration with BCS. With that, I would like to introduce Mr. Yannis Markoulidakis, Director of Research and Innovation at PPC, who will share more insights into PPC's digital transformation journey. Thank you.
We would like to thank Mrs. Presbia for her speech and congratulate her and PPC for the BCS Organizational Membership Award. And we would like to kindly ask Mr. Ioannis Markoulidakis, who has approached the stand, Digital Transformation Program Director of PPC, to deliver a keynote speech about the digital transformation of PPC. Mr. Markoulidakis, please.
Thank you. It's an honor for me to present to this distinguished audience. And it is also an honor for me to present the digital transformation journey of PPC, because behind this presentation, it's the effort of, I estimate, roughly more than 1,500 of people, our teams, our IT teams, our business unit teams, and our suppliers that supported us in this journey. As you will see from the name that we have selected for the program, PPC Transformation, it's a program that has affected the entire company. How everything started? It was back in 2021 that we initiated the journey of digital transformation, and the company has adopted digital transformation as one of the pillars of our strategy, together with two different transformations. One was on the commercial side, the modernization of our products, and the other was the energy transition transformation. So on the digital transformation, we implemented a project at that time that we said, okay, what is the gap? Where do we stand? And what we need to cover in order to say that we have achieved the digital transformation for the company. At that time, we introduced an index that we will talk about later. We called it Digital Performance Index, that indicated what was expected that we're lagging behind compared to the industry. And for that reason, we adopted a 3-year target to close this gap. What we actually did, it was around 130 transformational projects that we performed during this 3 years period, and we covered everything. As you see, we have numbers, but it was not an order. It was all of these things happened simultaneously. We started with IT scale-up. We changed the organization, the IT operating model. We staffed the organization. and we attracted partners and consultants to help us in this journey. We addressed areas like data infrastructure, where we modernized our architecture. We set up a dedicated team on data and analytics, and we adopted modern analytics tools. Cybersecurity was also a core, let's say, capability that we focused, because it was discussed before, the purpose for us of cybersecurity is to protect critical infrastructure, which is generation, or critical data like the data of our customers. Then we also, we highlight here digital workplace. Actually, this refers to modernizing the tools we have, from laptops to smartphones, to modernizing the network we have that interconnects our buildings with the latest technology of software-defined wide area network. We then moved to multi-cloud solution. We eliminated, we decommissioned our data centers because they were completely outdated based on the standards we have today. So we have moved within 1 year, together whatever was happening at the same time, to a fully cloud environment. Then going to the commercial transformation, you know that PPC was traditionally an energy provider. So now you know that we have additional products, like we have PPC Blue, where we have an extended network of chargers for electrical vehicles, which is not only in Greece, but also in Romania. It was launched last year. We have also heat pumps, we have also rooftop photovoltaics, and we are going to move to more and more solutions. So to support this transformation, the core element that was needed from our commercial unit was online and digital journeys for our customers. Imagine what would happen that if you want to change your contract, you had to go to a shop to do it. Now everything happens through our online capabilities. At the same time, we introduced a CRM system, which was a key milestone for achieving our omni-channel customer experience challenge. And moving to the energy transformation journey, there we have vertical applications that support our renewable energy sources subsidiary and our generation units to manage their assets and modernize their way of analyzing performance. This was more about technology, but transformation is about people. So let's see what happened with this index I mentioned before. As you see, we started back in 2021 with 57%. In fact, in the beginning of 2021, it was even lower. It was close to 50%. So we had a huge gap compared to the industry average. Industry, we compared ourselves with European utility business like PPC. So the target of closing this gap in 3 years was quite a challenge. We knew that. In 2022, you see that we have a quantum leap. It was a huge improvement. So this created, a positive view, an optimistic view. However, these were all the quick wins that we had in our pocket. So we started doing things in order to optimize our path. But if you see, the next steps were quite slow steps, because these steps are dependent on the introduction of huge platforms and projects that they had to be completed in order to count to this index. One thing that we did in 2022 was to adopt this target as a company-level target for everyone. And this was a mind-shifting approach to the company, because up until then, everybody was considering that, okay, digital transformation is an IT task. Okay, guys, whenever you're ready, bring us the tools and everything will be okay. But we explained to everybody that this is not the case. You have to build a vision around your unit on how you are going to use digital and transform the way you operate in order to help us and bring you the appropriate tools and integrate to your business. So this was a very interesting, let's say, turning point that helped us to communicate in a better way and build the cooperation we needed around this journey. From the beginning of the program, we asked the people that were participating, what are the key challenges? And these are the 4 pillars that I have realized, discussing with other colleagues from the industry, that more or less these are the same across industries. One was need for faster procurement. In PPC, things were a little bit slower in the past. Now we're getting better. then it was the challenge of running all these projects at the same time. So you had a lot of dependencies that you have to deal with. Then there was the need for a structured change management. Change management means how you introduce a new tool and the organization adopts it, and the need for new skills, because PPC had for around 10 years limitations in hiring, so this was an issue there. If we see these issues, actually the first two refer to the time you need and how you are going to organize yourself in order to introduce the capabilities, the digital capabilities, and the last two refer to the future digital organization. So we have worked on all of these items from the beginning in order to make the program work and prepare the company for the future. At the heart of our IT operating model, it was the ESM best practice. So it's enterprise service management. So IT has a customer-oriented and customer-centric way of working. This is easy to say, difficult to implement, because in practice there are a lot of challenges to overcome. We have made a lot of work in organizing IT itself, because you need to organize from strategy, architecture, the governance, how you prioritize the projects, and how you serve your business unit. So we have a model which is you have business partner per business unit, but then you have to still build this relation even more. So we have performed a survey inside the organization on how the organization sees the digital transformation program. It was a customer experience methodology. We use Net Promoter Score, just like we do with our customers. And this helped the team, the leadership team of IT, to identify the areas that we have to further prioritize and further work together with our internal customers in order to improve our performance. We have repeated this in another 2 or 3 areas, and this is a tool that we currently use in order to get to the next steps of our organization. The next thing that we worked was that, you see here the iceberg. The top of the iceberg is usually how we used to see projects, IT projects. It's the typical phases of an IT project. However, what lies below the surface, is actually the change management challenge. A project should start with a business vision, and it should be complemented with communication in the business unit that is affected, with the engagement of the appropriate resources in this business unit, and the adoption. Even after you go live, you need this hypercare phase in order to ensure that all the end users that you are targeting have adopted the solutions you have introduced. So today we have introduced a dedicated team that is going to establish a common framework on how to execute projects across the company using this approach. So after these 3 years, we have managed to reach this target, 100%. In practice, if we count only the tools that we have introduced, we have exceeded the target. But the methodology counts the tools that have been actually adopted. So this is the correct way of measuring things. So we have completed the cycle of the digital transformation program. We have now in place all the operational processes. We have all the organization units. So now digital is embedded in our business operation. But now we have a new challenge, which is AI era, which is a new thing that we have to approach. How do we see AI? This slide had some animations, but apparently it's the PDF, so we have missed the animations in any case. Actually, what we see is a set of waves of disruption. This is the Gartner hype cycle. So what we actually expect is, as AI proceeds and enters, for example, innovation or new areas of implementation, we are going to see higher and higher hypes. On the implementation side, we have this productivity plateau, which in the first line you see is flat. But when you introduce AI in the organization, you are going to have higher and higher productivity potential. So this means that this will go up, as we expect. And if you move to the so-called AI organizations, in this case you have agents performing tasks, then the adoption as well will be faster. So this is the landscape that we expect, and we have in this landscape to design our strategy. This is ongoing. And in this case, it's not only talking about tools, but there are also ethics behind it, business ethics, human ethics, that we are going also to take into account We consider that based on the journey we have done so far on digital transformation, we're ready to take this inspiring journey. Thank you.
We would like to thank Mr. Markoulidakis, Digital Transformation Program Director of PPC, and Mrs. Evstathia Presvia, Chief Information Officer, for their speeches, and again congratulate PPC for its BCS organizational membership. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with our Digital Excellence Awards. We would like to ask the Chairman of the British Computer Society, Hellenic Section, and Fellow of the British Computer Society, Mr. Christos Stavroulakis, to present the awards. We start with our Digital Excellence Award in Cyber Defense. The Cyber Defense Directorate of Hellenic National Defense General Staff not only defends armed forces, networks by conducting cyber defense operations, but also assists in dealing with cyber attacks that target national critical infrastructures and also sensitive infrastructures like the hospitals. It also contributes at national level in capacity building and workforce development by organizing the National Cyber Defense Exercise Panoptis, and also organizing and teaching various cyber defense courses, schools, and seminars. In doing so, the Cyber Defense Directorate of Hellenic National Defense General Staff utilizes the most advanced and state-of-the-art cyber defense technology that is globally available. We would like to ask Captain Spiridon Papageorgiou, Director of Cyber Defense Directorate, to receive the Digital Excellence Awards in Cyber Defense and make a statement. Please.
Mr. Chairman, professors, distinguished guests, I'm not seeing Your Excellency, Deputy Ambassador. So thank you so much for this exceptional honor to be recognized for my work in cyber defense. It's truly a vindication, and I'm deeply grateful for that. First of all, I want to thank the BCS for selecting me for this award. It means a lot to have my efforts in securing and defending cyber defense acknowledged. Cybersecurity can often feel like a behind-the-scenes effort, but for sure it is essential to create a safe and trusted digital world. I also want to thank my team and colleagues for their unwavering support and collaboration. This achievement is a collective effort, and it wouldn't have been possible without each of them contributing with their knowledge, skills, and passion. Together, we made the difference. I would like to thank my mentors. One of them is here today, Professor Dimitrios Kritsalis. The other one is Commodore retired Dionysios Antonopoulos, for guiding me and pushing me to grow in this domain. Their advice and insights have been invaluable to me throughout my journey. If someone were to ask me what was my greatest achievement, I would say that it was the development of cyber operation capabilities. This is something that I'm proud of, developing cyber operation capabilities. Me and a team of few officers went literally in an empty space. In a very fast manner, we managed to create that is not now as the Cyber Defense Directorate. I have to underline that the fact that after my retirement, it happens the last week, I left behind very skillful officers and a vision to follow. My contribution to Armed Forces level, at Armed Forces level, was the understanding of the cyber threat. To me, it's very important to understand the threat. I always advise to focus not only on prevention, but also on detection. Cyber defense is about having deep knowledge of the threat and dealing with it in a very fast, very organized, and very efficient manner. Conducting defensive cyber operations was our and also my daily duty. I was also responsible for organizing and conducting our national cyber defense exercise called Panoptis. I was contributing to national workforce development by organizing our cyber defense school and teaching over there cybersecurity, cyber defense, incident handling, digital forensics, pretty much everything regarding cyber operations. If I start listing our achievements the last 20 years, time won't be enough. At this point, I just want to make a moment to express my deepest gratitude to someone who has been my rock, my constant, and my greatest source of strength, my amazing and lovely wife, Evangelia. I can truly say that from the bottom of my heart that everything I am, everything I have accomplished is because of her unwavering support. Lastly, I want to acknowledge the critical role of cybersecurity and cyber defense in today's world. As we continue to face new challenges in the digital landscape, I remain committed to advancing the fight against cyber threats and ensuring that we all have a safe, secure, and resilient online environment. This recognition, this award, only fuels my dedication to this mission, and I look forward to continuing this important work alongside all of you. Thank you again for this exceptional honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Captain Papageorgiou, for your statement, and congratulations for your award. We now proceed to our AI Excellence Award in Land Public Registry. The Hellenic Cadastre is the first Greek state organization to use AI tools in its core operation. An artificial intelligence application reads in natural language the property contracts, locates and extracts all relevant information, and verifies compliance with applicable rules, thus helping to reduce dramatically the time needed for the title validation process compared to the manual review by human supervisors. This is an applied AI technology use case with significant benefits for the public. We would like to ask the Deputy Minister of Digital Governance, Mr. Konstantinos Kyranakis, and the Chairman of Hellenic Cadastre, Mr. Stylianos Sakaretsios, to receive the AI Excellence Award in Land Public Registry and make a statement. Please.
In English, I guess. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for this award. It feels very nice. We have prepared a very quick presentation to showcase a little bit what we have done. So, with the help of someone. Okay. Okay, so the case very quickly is as follows. For anyone who has purchased property here in Greece, once you pay your debt and once you go to the notary and you sign the contract, you need to register your purchase at the land registry. And usually this takes a lot of months. There's a stack of cases that haven't been examined by the lawyers and those who have the authority to sign. And this is why we created an AI system based on an LLM that reads in natural language the property contract, and with a cross-checking of several databases, it helps the director of the local land registry identify very quickly the legal elements that they need to examine in order to authorize or not or reject a transaction. So this is a screenshot of the system. What's very impressive about the system is that it reduces from a cost of €15 per case that the land registry used to pay to lawyers for the same amount of work, down to 0.14 cents This is a huge amount of money that the Greek state is saving because of the system. And also, time efficiency is also very important to us. Cases that used to be examined in a couple of hours now take less than 10 minutes. And I don't know if Stelios wants to add a couple of stuff.
Yes. Thank you, Minister. Thank you all for this great honor. These results showcase how AI is making public services not only more efficient, but also more accessible and transparent for citizens. We leverage AI-powered cross-checking, and the system is automatically verifies property declarations, contracts, and supporting documents against our other databases. This achievement will not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of the teams of the Hellenic Cadastre and the Ministry of Digital Governance and our technology partners. Together, we are not just digitizing land administration, we are setting a new global benchmark for how AI can transform public services. On behalf of the Hellenic Cadastre, I thank the BCS Hellenic section for this great honor. We look forward to continuing this journey toward a smarter, more efficient, and fully AI-powered land registry. Thank you very much.
But also, allow me to finish the presentation because I thought Stelios would describe the most important slide of all, which is the results of the system. So in September, when we deployed the system, we had a weekly pace of about 4,000 cases being authorized. And now we have reached a milestone of 12,200, which is almost triple the size. And this by only applying the system to 30% of the cases. So the more cases we are processing with the AI system, the more optimistic we can be about what will happen in the future. This is the first public agency that applies AI in decision-making in a supportive way, of course. We're very proud of it. We're very proud that people here inside the Ministry of Digital Governance have worked tirelessly to make it happen. And of course, I want to congratulate the leadership of the Hellenic Cadastre, or the Greek Land Registry, for this effort, and thank you all very much for this award. Thank you.
We would like to invite Mrs. Pervia and Your Honor, Mr. Anastopoulos, for a group award photo, if possible. Thank you and congratulations for your awards. We now present our Digital Excellence Award in Children Protection. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know the smile of the child and its founder and president, Mr. Kostas Giannopoulos, and we all recognize and appreciate their enormous contribution to the protection of children. We also know that Mr. Giannopoulos used to be an esteemed IT professional and IT entrepreneur before devoting his life to the smile of the child. When he completed his studies in UK and returned to Greece, he founded the Greek branch of the London-based Grandi group of companies, bringing to Greece their new brain computer that was designed in their Oxford labs and other IT products. He was also the founder of Microbytes SA, the first Greek computer shop located at Stournara Street in Athens. And he was also the founder of ACO Hellas, the sole distributor of AutoCAD in Greece. This IT competence enabled him to seek and utilize the best digital technologies in order to support the purposes of the Smile of the Child. And recently, the Smile of the Child started the operation of their new National Operations Center at Agia Paraskevy that utilizes advanced and state-of-the-art digital technologies for the operation and coordination all over Greece of the National SOS Helpline for Children, the European Helpline for Missing Children, and the European Child and Adolescent Support Helpline. These helplines operate 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. Additionally, all organizational services for locating missing persons are activated there, including Amber Alert Hellas for children, Missing Alert Hellas for adults, and the Thanasis Makris Search and Rescue Team. You can see in the screens how digitally advanced is this new operation center, which is probably the only that advanced in Europe. We would like to kindly ask Mr. Kostas Giannopoulos, President of the Smile of the Child, to receive the Digital Excellence Award in Children Protection and make a statement, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an award that is different. Thanks the British Computer Society for giving me the opportunity to open the era of the life of the Smile of the Child and what technology, what role the technology brings to that. Once upon a time, there was a young professional in London, young, not professional, I was only starting, that I've managed to persuade a big group of English group of companies to start headquarters of Middle East in Greece. I never had shown myself at that time. I didn't want to expose myself of what I was doing. I was against my personal exposure. But sometimes I don't think we are right. So that man, Bob Smith, he was the person that he gave me the chance to start something which was very big. He was the vice president of the group and asked me to go and talk to the board. I was 15 people, ex-presidents, chairmen of big societies in UK, to persuade them to make this investment in Greece, in Middle East. I was talking now 2 hours. Two they fainted. I mean, they went to sleep. The others were very enthusiastic. So much enthusiastic that they gave me the chance to start something which was very difficult at the time, to open a company branch of the British group of companies. And I'm saying all this because I wanted to show you the chance that we have sometimes as young people, the chance that some people are giving us. I was not a very good student in my early days. I was supposed to go and become a technical guy on the refrigerators. So at the end, all this story, which I will not, of course, now talk about it, and after some years, I was shown to the public from the Computer for All that I was entrepreneur and protergatis in the Greek society, in the Greek Society of Computers. And then my son got ill. He had brain tumor, Andreas. And while this was happening, 11 months, he decided to make this organization. And he wrote in, this 10-year-old boy, he wrote some wise words in his last page of his diary that wanted to show everybody what he wanted to do. Because if we listen to our children carefully, and we are focused on them and not just being away, then we realize that they have some wise ideas, the little ones. You know who came on my side for the first time? It was my colleagues. It was the IT, I must say, with all, from all my heart, and I can see some here, that they are present. Vasilis Orfanos, Merjanis, and others, and my mind went over. That they called me and they said, we are together with you, for you, while this is happening, and we will support you. So it was this technology people that they have soul. And this is I'm calling the soul of technology. Why? Because after this idea, the Greek society, the Greek people, the Greece, which is not big Greece, it is not big Greeks. We're talking about strong people, people with heart, and people with meaning to support initiatives like this. So that's why we have now 10 support centers, 10 specialized support centers in every different. I will not go further because there are so many. If you want to know about it, you can go into our internet. Just a number. This 29 years, these are the numbers. Last year, we supported 90,000 children, 97,000 children, and received 200,000 calls, just to give you an idea. And supporting the Greek government entities, because they're supposed to work, and we're supposed as a volunteering organization to support them. This is where this technology comes up. The first time worldwide, all the biggest technology companies came together and created technology for the benefit of the children. Our organization has technology that none other countries for the specific area, which is missing and other areas, has, not in Europe, but some time ago, it was announced from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in the world. It sounds big. Yes, it is big. And we have to say that. Thanks to all these companies I couldn't mention, because there are so many, and they meet every other day, and they organize, they utilize, they support, and we have now technology that we wouldn't be able to have as an organization, because we have to support children. And you see some of this, and thanks to the Ministry of Governance, some time ago we had a program called SmileNet. We managed to have, again, to expand this technology further for problems that created earthquakes, etc., and the problems around Greece, and also communication, and also mobile communication, etc., etc. And the minister at the time, the minister that told me that we made something very special and something that has impact in the lives of the people. And you see here, mobile ambulances specialized for neonatal children, mobile clinics with technology. Everything is in-kind contribution. And this is a mobile command center, thanks to the ministry. They believed in us. And they're not all that believe in us. There are some that don't like us because we do a lot of work, not within this area. I'm just saying it just for you to understand. And of course, everything is happening here. And also deaf people can now call, thanks to the National national organization for deaf people, that they can call our SOS line, the children or the adults, with a sign language. And we have been awarded in WICHA, in Kuala Lumpur, as one of the 7 organizations in the world utilizing technology for the benefits of the children, others for others, and so on. I didn't try to show myself. It's for the first time I say so much about me. But me is part of the huge organization, which is small in the way of supporting, thanks to the 400 employees, scientific employees, thanks to the 8,000 volunteers, and thanks to the computer companies, technology companies, that they have cuddled this organization, and there is no way that this can stop, because some time ago, and I finish with this, Mr. Orfanos told me, disaster recovery area, do we have? I said, what's this? I didn't have in my knowledge about disaster recovery area. And thanks to the airport of Venizelos, they have a room ready to work with the technology, computers, and communication in case of a big problem. We will move there and we'll continue working. And thanks to other companies that they have made sure that this is working, and there's no way that this will stop. And also, we have connected to the 112 with the European hotlines, etc., etc. This is something that is a miracle that has happened thanks to the boy that has thought of that, and thanks to all the people that they have joined our forces. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Giannopoulos, and congratulations for your award. We now proceed to the Academic Excellence Award in IT Security. Professor Dimitris Gritzalis is Professor of Cybersecurity at the Department of Informatics of the Athens University of Economics and Business, where he directs the Master's Program in Information System Security. Professor Gritzalis studied mathematics and informatics in Greece and the USA, and he has been dealing with information system security since 1984 as a pioneer Greek scientist in this cognitive area. We would like to ask Professor Dimitrios Gritzalis to receive the Academic Excellence Award in IT Security and make a statement. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me express my sincere appreciation to the British Computer Society Hellenic chapter for this honor. I'm flattered. Thank you. Above all, I'm grateful to all these persons, family, friends, colleagues, and students, including Minister Kyriakos Spyrakakis and Captain Spiros Papageorgiou, to name a couple, who stood by me throughout my 40 years of academic career service. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you, Professor Gritzalis, for your statement, and congratulations for your award. We conclude our awards with the IT Journalism Excellence Award. Mr. Yannis Rizopoulos is the longest-serving active IT journalist in Greece with a career spanning more than 5 decades. He has witnessed and covered the evolution in the ICT sector up to the current AI era. Over the years, he has met and interviewed dozens of leading IT people and IT professionals in Greece and abroad. His contribution to the Greek IT press, IT journalism, and IT events of all kinds has been immense. And we would like to ask Mr. Rizopoulos to receive the IT Journalism Excellence Award and make a statement, please.
Mr. President, distinguished guests, thank you very much. This award is a great honor for me. After more than 50 years in journalism, I started working as a professional in 1973. I stand now and look back with awe. What a life. I need to explain why. I was the first journalist in Greece to start a regular, not a single column, a whole page it was, dedicated to computers and informatics in the Sunday paper of Kathimerini back in September 1993. As technology editor, although my proper job in the newspaper was head of foreign desk, foreign news department, I was blessed to meet hundreds of very interesting people, including many major names and pioneers of the ICT world. I have also helped start the digital revolution in Greece in a hands-on way. I mean, being involved in the localization process of the first Microsoft Office in Greek, that was in 1993, as well as in the translation of the first mobile phone menus, quite a difficult and tricky task at those early days. During my career, I have written thousands, maybe tens of thousands, I have lost account, of articles on subjects I loved most, and I even got paid for that. A blessing, as I said. So after all these years, I'm still going on reporting in the fascinating era of digital transformation and artificial intelligence. And I keep on walking, or rather running, as the evolution turns swiftly to revolution. Thank you once again for this really encouraging award.
Thank you, Mr. Rizopoulos, for your statement, and congratulations for your award. We would like to point out that our Digital Excellence Awards are lifetime awards, not restricted to a specific year or project, but indicating that their honored holders have reached at a permanent outstanding level in digital excellence. An Academy of Digital Excellence is gradually formed by those awarded in different sectors every year, leading and inspiring the digital transformation and innovation in Greece. All the honored members of this Academy of Digital Excellence are invited to participate in every BCS Digital Excellence event where they are referenced and honored along with the newly awarded. So at this point, we would like to honorably reference all those awarded in previous years. Most of them, we hope that they are present here today to come to the stage along with all those awarded today for a group photo of digital excellence. I start making reference to those awards. Digital Governance Excellence Award, Ministry of Digital Governance. Please come, Mr. Kiranakis, if you are here. Digital Security Excellence Award, Cyber Crime Division of Hellenic Police. Please come, Mr. Papakostas. Digital Transformation Excellence Award in Higher Education Sector, Metropolitan College. Please come, Mr. Sklavounos. Digital Transformation Excellence Award in Energy Sector, Public Power Corporation. Please come, Mr. Paterakis. Digital Transformation Excellence Award in Industry Sector, Titan Cement Group. Please come, Mr. Karamichas. Digital Excellence Award in Civil Protection, Ministry of Civil Protection. Please come, Mr. Androulakis. Digital Transformation Excellence Award in Airport Sector, Fraport Greece. Please come, Mr. Theophilos. Digital Transformation Excellence Award in Higher Education Sector, Metropolitan College. And IT, Dr. Sklavounos, and IT Heritage Excellence Award, Hellenic IT Museum. Please come, Mr. Tsekouras. So if the nominated award holders of the previous awards are here, we would welcome them for a group photo. Είναι ο κύριος Σκλαβού. Thank you very much to our awarded members. We will now enter the second part of our awards, the Distinguished IT Graduate Awards. This is the 5th year that we have the great pleasure of presenting these awards to the best IT graduates of UK universities in Greece. We would like to ask Mrs. Anastasia Andritzou, Director of the British Council in Greece, to make an address speech about the awards. Please.
Καλησπέρα σας. Θα συνεχίσω στα αγγλικά, τηρώντας τις οδηγίες των διοργανωτών. Mr. Stavroulakis, British Computer Society team, distinguished academics and experts in IT, dear partners from universities and colleges, dear graduates. I'm delighted to be with you tonight, and I'm especially happy because I'm speaking just before offering the awards to our amazing graduates. Today we have many reasons to celebrate. First of all, we celebrate the advancements of technology, developments in IT that previous speakers presented. We here to celebrate the achievement of professionals in IT that have a strong and long impact in this area. We celebrate excellence in education as well as British education. And above all, we celebrate the achievements of you, our graduates. You are now officially entering in the most dynamic sector of our economy and the job market. Thousands of opportunities and possibilities. The IT and technology world is waiting for you. Our society is waiting for you, expecting you to apply your learning, your knowledge, your skills wisely, always taking into account the social impact of technology and how its application could serve the common good. We are very proud of everything you have achieved, and I really hope that today's awards and the membership to the British Computer Society will help you to expand your horizon, your learning, offering networking as well as professional development opportunities. Of course, with your degrees, you are also joining another powerful network, the one of UK alumni in Greece, a community of more than 350,000 members only in Greece. And we, on behalf of the British Council, the British Embassy, the British Computer Society, we are here to support you to make the most out of this network. Congratulations and the best of luck in the next stages of your career. Συγχαρητήρια.
We would like to thank Mrs. Andritzou for her speech. We would now like to ask Dr. Thomas Varsamidis, Academic Director of the Athens Tech College, to make a short greeting for the awards. Please.
Mr. President, esteemed guests, distinguished graduates, it is an honor to be here today on behalf of Athens Tech College at this distinguished gathering. The annual BCS Awards ceremony is a celebration of academic excellence, innovation, and strong partnership between Greece and the United Kingdom in education and, as we've already seen, in technology. Tonight we will recognize the outstanding achievements of our students in Athens Tech, along with the individuals, organizations, and institutions that support this collaboration. At Athens Tech, we are committed to shaping the next the next generation, I should say, of digital leaders. This year, we have taken major steps to enhance our educational offerings, ensuring that our students gain the skills and the mindset needed to succeed in a rapidly evolving technological world. A key milestone for us has been our move to a new campus, designed to foster creativity, collaboration, and academic excellence. This transition marks a new era for our institution, providing students with modern facilities that enhance their learning experience. The growing number of students choosing Athens Tech reflects the trust placed in us by aspiring professionals and their families. Looking ahead, we are preparing as an institution to take an important step, our official application for continuing as one of the new non-state universities in Greece. British affiliated institutions in Greece have always been delivering high-quality education, and gaining official recognition will reinforce our commitment to academic excellence and open new opportunities for our students and graduates. Most importantly, today belongs to the distinguished individuals, organization, and to our students. On behalf of Athens Tech, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to our students Amar Akkad, Christos Kanelopoulos, Antonios Niotis for their outstanding achievements. Their dedication and commitment inspires all and embody the values we uphold as an institution. Before I close, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Professor Anagornostopoulos and the Ministry for the hosting of this significant event, and Mr. Stavroulakis and the BCS Hellenic section for their dedication to advancing this initiative. Thank you all, and once again, congratulations to this year's exceptional awards recipients.
Thank you, Dr. Varsamidis.
Thank you.
We would like to ask Dr. Spiros Foudoukis, Director of the Computer Science Department of the City Unity College, to make a short greeting for the awards, please.
Distinguished guests, Deputy British Ambassador, Secretary General, Mr. Stavroulakis, esteemed colleagues, and especially our brilliant award-winning students, it is with immense pleasure and pride that I stand before you today, representing the Computer Science Department of City Unity College at the 2025 British Computer Society Awards ceremony. This is a truly momentous occasion, not only for our three exceptional students, who are rightfully recognized for their outstanding achievements, but also for our department and the entire City Unity College community. I extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Christos Stavroulakis, Chairman of the Board of Directors, for the invitation and for the opportunity to celebrate the remarkable talents we have here today. We deeply appreciate your recognition of the hard work and dedication of our students. The British Computer Society stands as a beacon of excellence in the global IT landscape. We at City Unity College deeply value the BCS commitment to promoting innovation, setting industry standards, and inspiring the next generation of computer scientists. Now let me turn our attention to our exceptional award winners, Mr. Stanislav Kalinski, Mr. Michael Ikonomou, and Mr. Georgios Ioannis Franceskos. These three individuals have demonstrated an extraordinary level of dedication, intellect, and passion for computer science. Their hard work, creativity, and problem-solving skills have truly set them apart. It's particularly noteworthy that these achievements come as graduates of the Cardiff Metropolitan University Bachelor of Computer Science program delivered here at City Unity College. This partnership with Cardiff Metropolitan University allows us to offer our students a world-class UK education here in Athens. It is a testament to the quality of this program that we celebrate such accomplished graduates today. Let me elaborate on the program that has brought us these exceptional graduates. Our BSc Computer Science program, delivered in partnership with Cardiff Metropolitan University, offers students a truly cutting-edge education. Furthermore, I am delighted to highlight that the newly revised program offers even more specialized pathways, allowing students to deliver to delve deeper into high-demand areas such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and Internet of Things. This forward-thinking approach ensures that our graduates are not only well-educated, but also highly employable across the diverse sectors of digital economy. But what makes this program particularly noteworthy and what underscores the significance of today's awards is its accreditation by the British Computer Society. In closing, I want to once again congratulate Stanislav, Michael, and Georgios and all the students here for their well-deserved awards. We wish you all the very best in your future endeavors and have no doubt that you will continue to make significant contributions to the field. I also want once again to express my sincere thanks to Mr. Stavroulakis and the British Computer Society for their invaluable work. Thank you all also to the Minister of Digital Governance, the British Ambassador, and the Director of British Council for their support. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Fodoukis. We would like to ask Mr. Konstantinos Katsifis, Program Leader of the School of Computing of Mediterranean College, to make a short greeting for the awards, please.
Honorable Secretary General of Digital Governance, Honorable Deputy British Ambassador, Honorable Director of the British Council, Mr. Stavroulakis, distinguished guests and graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a privilege to stand before you today in this gathering, celebrating not only academic achievement, but the perseverance, passion, and vision that drive innovation and progress. Tonight, we honor individuals who dare to push boundaries, who turn challenges into opportunities, and who embraced knowledge as a tool to save the future. Their journey, like many of ours, has not been without obstacles. Yet they adapted, they overcame, and today they stand before us as a testament to the power of determination and hard work. At Mediterranean College, we believe that education is more than knowledge acquisition. It's about transformation. It's about equipping individuals with the skills, mindset, and resilience needed to navigate an ever-evolving digital world. Our graduates are not just recipients of degrees. They are architects of change, pioneers of innovation, and torchbearers of progress. As we look ahead, let us remember that technology is not just about codes, algorithms, or systems. It's about people. It's about empowerment, inclusion, and creating a world where opportunities are accessible to all. Each of us, in our respective roles, has the power to shape the future. Let us embrace it with courage, creativity, and a commitment to excellence. This recognition today is not just an award, it's a symbol of what is possible when talent means determination. To our distinguished graduates, may this achievement be the beginning of a greater success. Ms. Lafogianni, Mr. Kyriakopoulos, Mr. Konstantakopoulos, continue to dream, to innovate, and lead. On behalf of the General Manager of Mediterranean College, Ms. Katerina Xini, I extend my deepest gratitude to all those who support, guide, and inspire our students, our dedicated faculty, loving families, invaluable mentors, and esteemed institutions. Your unwavering commitment empowers the next generation of innovators and leaders. Together, we are shaping a brighter and more promising future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Katsifis. We would like to ask Dr. Dimitrios Klavounos, Dean of Faculty of Computing of Metropolitan College, to make a short greeting for the awards, please.
Hello, everyone. Dear Secretary General of the Ministry of Information Systems and Digital Governance, dear President, Mrs. Stavroulakis of the British Computer Society, dear colleagues and graduates, dear university professors and distinguished guests. It's a great privilege to be able to share this evening of celebration and academic achievement with you. Metropolitan College, as a leading choice of a top-quality university education in Greece and as the largest transitional education provider in Europe, offers 3 undergraduate and 6 postgraduate degree courses in the wider discipline on information technology, collaborating with 2 British universities, the University of East London and the Oxford Brookes University. Our Faculty of Computing, about 5 years ago, has gained the highly acclaimed British Computer Society academic membership status as part of our commitment in providing a rounded, exemplary education for our students, whilst also developing advancing the skills and knowledge for the academic staff members. At this point, I would like to address the Metropolitan College's step forward to apply to the Hellenic Authority of Higher Education for recognition as a non-state university utilizing the existing legislation. Our courses are designed to meet the demands of modern students and to facilitate their entry into the Greek and international job market. For this reason, we're honored to have established academic partnerships with major professional certification providers such as Cisco, Microsoft, Oracle, Google, and Amazon Web Services. Let me please congratulate all of you who are receiving the BCS Distinguished IT Graduate Award tonight. Your award is the culmination of a lot of hard work and is well-deserved recognition, not only of your academic achievements, but also of your work ethic and determination to succeed. Your parents who are attending your award ceremony today should be proud of what you have achieved so far and of your prospects for the future. On behalf of the senior management of Metropolitan College, from myself and from Mr. Papanikolaou, who is present in the audience today, many congratulations and all the best for your future career.
Thank you, Dr. Sklavounos. We would like to ask Dr. Kyriaki Saiti, Head of the Informatics Department of New York College, to make a short greeting for the awards, please.
Honorable representatives of the Ministry of Digital Governance, distinguished members of BCS, esteemed guests, it is a great honor to be here today at this prestigious Digital Excellence event, and I would like to sincerely thank the Ministry of Digital Governance, BCS, and Mr. Stavroulakis for the invitation and for organizing such an inspiring gathering. Events like these highlight the power of digital transformation, the importance of innovation, and the collective responsibility we all share in shaping the future of technology. At New York College of Greece, we firmly believe that we hold the algorithm to success. For over 18 years, we have been proud partners of the University of Bolton, Greater Manchester, a university ranked among the top 50 in the UK and the top 4 for student satisfaction. Together, we offer high-quality academic programs at all levels, from bachelor's and master's degrees to PhD studies, ensuring excellence in education, research, and professional development. Our philosophy is simple yet powerful. The student is at the center of everything we do. We strive to provide them with not just education, but also opportunities, industry connections, and the confidence to excel in a world driven by data and digital innovation. Today, it's my great pleasure to present 3 of our best students who have already made an impact as software engineers in leading companies. Mr. Vasilios Gusetis, Bachelor of Science with first-class honors in computing, data analyst concentration, University of Bolton. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us due to his army obligations. Ms. Marilyn Slim, Bachelor of Science with first-class honors in computing, application development concentration, University of Bolton. She works as software developer at Infra Labs, leading provider of IT solutions. Mr. Christos Pilichos, Bachelor of Science with first-class honors in computing, cybersecurity concentration, University of Bolton. He already works as a software developer specialized in Java at Etra Valley Group, world-leading tech platform for selling flights. Once again, and on behalf of our president, Mr. Foutsis, I would like to congratulate our outstanding students on their achievements. I wish them and all students continued success in both their professional and personal lives. May your hard work and dedication lead you to a future filled with growth, innovation, and fulfillment. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saiti. We will now proceed with the awards to the distinguished IT graduates. In every 100 IT graduates of a college, we award the top 3 ones. We would like to ask Professor Emeritus, Fellow of BCS and Member of the Board of Directors of the BCS Hellenic section, Mr. Emanuel Giannakoudakis, to present the awards. I would like to ask each graduate who hears his or her name to please come forward and receive your British Computer Society award. The calling order is alphabetically per college and per graduate. We start with Athens Tech College, Mr. Amar Akkad, Master in Management of Business, Innovation and Technology, University of York.
With all due respect to the past, the roots of British culture and ideology.
Mr. Christos Kanelopoulos, Bachelor in Computer Science, University of York. Mr. Antonios Niotis, Bachelor in Computer Science, University of York. We would like to ask now all the distinguished IT graduates of Athens Tech College to come on the stage for a group photo, along with Dr. Thomas Varsamidis, Professor Emeritus, Mr. Giannakoutakis, and our chairman, Mr. Stavroulakis. Please. We now proceed to City Unity College. Mr. Stanislav Kalinski, Bachelor Honors in Computer Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University. Mr. Georgios Ioannis Franceskos, Bachelor Honors in Computer Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University. Okay. Thank you for receiving the award. Mr. Mihail Economou, Bachelor Honors in Computer Science, Cardiff Metropolitan University. We would like to ask now all the distinguished IT graduates of City Unity College to come on the stage for a group photo, along with Dr. Spiros Foudoukis, Professor Emeritus, Mr. Giannakoutakis, and our chairman, Mr. Stavroulakis. Please. We now proceed to Mediterranean College. Mr. Konstantinos Kostandakopoulos, Bachelor Honors in Computer Science, University of Derby. Mr. Athanasios Kyriakopoulos, Bachelor in Honors in Computer Science, University of Derby. Ms. Dimitra Lafogianni, Master in Big Data Analytics, University of Derby. We would like to ask now all the distinguished IT graduates of Mediterranean College to come on the stage for a group photo, along with Mr. Konstantinos Katsifis, Professor Emeritus Mr. Giannakudakis, and our Chairman, Mr. Stavroulakis. Please. We now proceed to Metropolitan College. Mr. Spiridon Stylianos Katsiouras, Bachelor Honours in Cybersecurity and Networks, University of East London. Mr. Konstantinos Ilianos, Master in Information Security Digital Forensics, University of East London. Mr. Ioannis Mentis, Bachelor in Honours in Computer Science, University of East London. Ms. Stavroula Petrogianni, Master in Computing Information and Communication Technology, University of East London. Mr. Vasilios Skouroliakos, Bachelor with Honours in Information Technology for Business, Oxford Brookes University. Mr. Komninos Strongilis, Master in Data Science, University of East London. We would like to ask now all the distinguished IT graduates of Metropolitan College to come on the stage for a group photo, along with Dr. Dimitris Klavounos, Dr. Papanikolaou, Professor Emeritus Mr. Giannakudakis, and our Chairman, Mr. Stavroulakis. Please. We now proceed to New York College. Mr. Vasilios Goussetis, Bachelor of Science with first-class honors in Computing, Data Analyst, University of Bolton. Mr. Christos Plichos, Bachelor of Science with first-class honors in Computing, Cybersecurity, University of Bolton. And Mrs. Marilyn Slim, Bachelor of Science with First Class Honors in Computing Application Development, University of Bolton. We would like to ask now all the distinguished IT graduates of New York College to come on the stage for a group photo, along with Dr. Saiti, Professor Emeritus Mr. Giannakoudakis, and our chairman, Mr. Stavroulakis, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our event. A reception at the Athens Club will follow. Please join us for a seated dinner there. And thank you very much for your participation. Thank you.
Stay.